begin? So the thing is that I've been using OBS to record my lectures. So you saw my like when I sent that snap about having all those technical difficulties. Of course, the issue I was having was with OBS. What?
Our screen, I think, still says that we're... Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, it was freaking me out because it said, I was going on to Twitch and it was confusing me because I thought it said, rolling for courage for the no need to hide where it's dark outside.
But it fixed itself?
It fixed itself. But it also said that it was live, and I was like, no, that's the old one, and...
Sure.
I had to...
I don't know, honestly.
The point of the thing is I had to refresh. That was me.
Okay, good. So not me this time. Anyway, so yeah, I've been using OBS to record my lectures for my online class. So of course, all of the issues I've been having this week when I was sort of being vague about it, but just because of different Snapchats with different people who would or would not know how OBS works, when I was saying my recording software was having issues. Yeah, it was OBS, because of course it was. But I did eventually get all of my lectures, well, my first unit's worth of lectures recorded, and after going through several hours of figuring out how to give myself a fake green screen so that I could have no background, so that I would just be a little face in the corner, basically. Well, upper body and face, without background, you know, because my students don't need to know about my, I don't know, anime stickers and Katara. But anyway, so, what was I saying? Oh, right. So now I know how to remove backgrounds. And really, the way I found out how to do it in the end, the thing that didn't break OBS, took 30 seconds to do. And all I had to do was download a picture of the color green, put that as my background in Skype. Ta-da! I have a green screen. I'm stupid. Because it took me way too long to figure that out. But anyway, yeah, so I've been having some technical struggles this week. But I fixed that one. Just like I fixed earlier today, was having some issues with playing Don't Starve together with Joe and Taylor and Andrew, and the normal server we play on, I kind of broke, but I fixed it an hour after we finished playing. But still, I always can fix my technical difficulties. Well, or I just get new computers to fix them. Anyway.
So I'm back to having my food on a podcast.
It's another mukbang night, guys.
Oh boy. I ate before stream for once.
I did too.
I was going to eat before, but...
I had a leak.
Yeah. Joe, when I tried, so I downloaded the thing for OBS that would allow you to make those to do a virtual background through OBS, not through Skype. Like using the OBS camera make a virtual background, and that's the thing that broke OBS, because I sent them the video where I took a recording of myself. It was an hour-long lecture that I did, and it was 24 minutes long was the video, because it gradually speeded me up throughout the video. So I started off at normal speed, so I was like, this is good. This is a good video. Let me just review and make sure the sound quality is good. And I go to halfway, and it's like, this sounds a little weird. And then I go to the end, I sound like a mouse. I was like, that's wrong.
You didn't delete it, did you?
I did actually.
It really felt like one of those.
I mean, it's in my.
It really felt like one of those. It felt like one of those YouTube videos where it's like,
every time Encanto, she says the word function,
Encanto, but it gets faster every time they say.
I mean, that would have really worked, because this was the number of times I said the word function in this lecture is a lot. So.
Y'all, I made butternut squash soup today.
I thought you were just gonna stop at butter.
I made butter
guys,
today.
I made butter.
I made butter.
Our friend Mark, who follows us, once did make homemade butter for us for Thanksgiving? No. For something. I forget what. But he likes baking bread, and he made homemade butter. And yeah, it's superior to store-bought butter. I'll give you that.
I bet.
So, you know?
Yeah, I haven't even gotten any store-bought butternut squash soup because I know it's not going to taste as good as this. This is it's not my recipe, but this is a recipe that I've made, and it's curried butternut squash. I'm going to try to, like, show it without, like, spilling it.
You sent us a snap of it, and I'm in love with it. Yes.
It's so good.
There we go. Here's a picture.
The worst part, though, is cutting up the squash.
Man, there's this restaurant near campus that is basically the go-to restaurant for teachers. We just like every like happy hour or department dinner or whatever is always at this restaurant, right? And last time I was there, I got they had a special of pumpkin soup or something like that, and it was amazing. I am craving that at all times, honestly.
Does it taste similar to butternut squash soup?
Probably.
I can't get behind the squash soups.
I didn't know if I could or not until I had this pumpkin soup. That was the first time I'd ever had a squash soup, and it was amazing. So, I don't know.
I don't like squash.
You know, I never liked squash. I used to be so picky, though, and...
Like, I'll eat it when it comes, like, I'll eat it sometimes, but it's not especially blended up, not my thing.
That's fair.
I'll wait till you try mine.
I want to.
I would try.
Shannon, why didn't you make it when you were living with me for those 2 weeks?
I don't know. I was in a mental state.
Fair. You were in a mental state.
And we were also questioning if I had COVID.
Sure, true. Still could have made soup to make you feel better. And by you, I mean you could have made soup to make me feel better about you being there. I'm kidding.
Next time. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I'm just gonna all right, bye.
Okay, I'm gonna take us over to the...
I'm kidding, I didn't actually leave. I just cut out of my video.
Shan.
Yes?
Roll 20.
Oh, right, yeah, that's the thing.
Roll a d20. No.
I will. I'm gonna use my new metal die tonight.
You're not gonna use the Zahara die?
What?
The die I gave you?
Isn't that for Corinne?
No, it was for Zahara.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was for the copper part, right? It's copper or
bronze, I think.
Bronze.
Bronze, yeah. I thought it was Corinne.
No, they were for your Ninda.
Gotcha.
They came with the little roll for nostalgia chair.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna use this too. But I'm also excited to use my metal.
It's a timeout chair for die.
It has teeth.
Oh yeah. Have we shown it yet?
No, we have not. It has little teeth.
Let me get on roll 20 first.
So, I have a question to our viewers. Are our voices like extremely unsynced? Because I'm experiencing a weird video like delay from what I'm seeing in OBS. Like it's a much longer delay than normal. Yeah. I don't know what's going on then. I can maybe speed up the audio or something. Of course, the audio is speeding up. That's my, But anyway, I literally have no idea why that is. Like I was talking about technical difficulties earlier. This is just a new fun one that's super weird. I thought it was just me, but it's everyone. Okay, cool.
We're never not.
Well, yes, I know, but
we're never not.
But this one is we are literally on a 3-second video delay. Like I can count between the time I say 1, 2, 3. Like I'm at 3 before I'm saying 1 in the video, so it's very delayed. It's not milliseconds; it's actual seconds now, which is very noticeable. 5 to 10 seconds behind. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, so that's very strange. I don't know that I can speed our voices up enough to fix that. Like, this isn't a video buffering issue. This is, like, somehow Skype and how it is, like, relating to, or, how it is, integrating into OBS is being issuey. I don't,
Oh.
you know what? If it's
figuring
so
this out,
far different, maybe it's not as, like, annoying as being, like, milliseconds off, you know? No, it's really annoying. I'm watching myself. It's really annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I'll just keep my mouth below my picture of Estrella. It's just a bad dub, yes. That's the life I lead. There we go. See, now you can't even tell. If my mouth is directly under the picture of Estrella, you would never know when I'm speaking.
Bread. I got bread and I got soup. I am content. Bread's still hot. Too hot, though.
You know, maybe the solution is we all should just wear masks.
Okay. Only if I get to wear my horse head mask.
I mean, that's your choice.
I'll wear it for like
Andrew,
5 minutes and then I'll be sick of it.
I am off this Friday. Text me.
Alright, let's get my bad rolls out of the way while we're waiting. You can hear like the clunk of the metal die. Like it's got weight.
Yeah. They're very heavy. That is the one thing I don't love about metal die. Like, they look very cool, but the heft is just a little too much. I kind of like the less weightiness. Like, it feels nice. But then again, the metal is also... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about metal die.
I hope these aren't weighted, because I've had a couple numbers that have popped up quite a few times.
Well, as long as it's more than one number, you're probably fine. Because you can't really weight it to be... Well, I mean, you can weight it to be more than one number, but...
Ooh, I got a 19. That would be a critical in our other campaign for attacks.
Let's see if my
Estrella
die has been angry at me recently, so let's see how she's doing, because usually that's my best one. Nope. Nope, that's a 4 and then a nat 1. And then a 9.
Alright, let's see how I'm rolling.
Let's see if I can roll above a 10. Oh, a 13. Okay, well that's something. An 18. Okay, a 4 again.
There we go. Alright, got my 20.
3.
Time to do the other one.
14.
This one's easier because it's not...
15. Could I get
all
a
right.
20? 10, 7, 2.
My Zahara die
13.
is feeling very lucky today. Because first
5,
roll got a nat 20.
15.
Heck yeah!
Nat 1. I've gotten 2 nat 1s.
I just hit my elbow. Ow, my funny bone.
Oh, you're gonna roll
I've gotten
great.
3 nat 1s now.
You're gonna roll
I haven't gotten
great.
a 20. Oh, and now I got a nat 20. Okay, well, you know.
I want to get my orange
okay.
1 nat 20 for 3 nat 1s. You know, it's doing great. And my camera is frozen. I thought I fixed that problem too, and apparently I didn't. Ugh. What am I doing? I really thought I had come up with the solution for the camera problem too, and apparently I did not.
We're just doomed to fail.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, there's another nat 20. Now you're acting like you're supposed to. Anyway.
Okay. You guys good with rolling your dice? You ready for a recap?
Yes.
I'm ready for a recap.
All right.
I'm going to continue. There we go. Just got another nat 20.
Okay, great. So last time we saw our heroes. Actually, it's been a while. In real time. And so we had seen our party go from the big city of Dormishire and meet up through the marsh with Callie, who then started to. Meanwhile, they saw a pirate ship kind of just wrecked and
hanging out,
just fully wrecked. Yeah, and just chilling. And you saw another one of those tarot cards, and you then went out and met with Callie, who you guys then insulated her collar so that she couldn't receive any more shocks. And she toted you along to the town of Forminda, a pretty carefree town that Estrella and Zahara have both visited in the past. Got lots of casinos. It's like Vegas. And has a very well-known burlesque show, and Estrella really wants to perform on that stage in the casino.
In the burlesque.
Someday. Not quite.
Not in the burlesque.
In the burlesque. That's not really. I mean, I like to watch the burlesque. It is, a beautiful show, but not really. Maybe I'll stand in front of the burlesque.
Yeah, okay.
Just have a magic show with a burlesque happening behind you.
That would be a spectacle, and I'm all about spectacle. Also, I think video is fixed. Hopefully.
Awesome.
Yay!
So after hanging out for a night where you pickpocketed a platinum belt buckle from Elon Tusk,
and I'd do it again. I mean, it wasn't me, but you know,
I would.
And you guys went to bed. Zahara woke up in the morning, kind of did a little walk around town, took a look at the paper, saw your faces in a wanted poster-esque fashion.
Not mine. I was in disguise.
Yes, two of you and some random girl. Just page 6, the wanted criminals. And you guys realize, like, maybe it'd be best if we just kind of, like, chilled with that. And didn't, it kind of left. It kind of didn't hang out here any longer. And you guys went on your way to Coven's Cove. Took the road that you guys were. No. You guys took the road that had been built over, and continued on your way past the city, or past the town, and into the. You could see it in the distance, the wreckage of the Collision of the Realms, the new mountain range that has essentially formed here. And you, Zahara, take the familiar road that you have taken before, usually with Maria. And you carry on your way. So you guys are on your way, and you know what, give me, let's see, give me just a d20 check, all of you, starting with a little chaos today.
Luck check.
19.
12.
20.
Oh, well.
Nat 20.
Well, it has to be.
Well, yeah, I guess all right. Kade, how do you feel about traveling to this destination through this very rocky terrain?
another knot.
About thinking of... I'm just saying, how do you guys feel about making... This is a big trek.
So...
How do I feel about the rocky terrain?
Yeah.
Is there a right answer?
Is there a...
I don't know. This is like... No, I'm saying, like, you guys are going into effectively a mountain range.
Kade.
A mountain range. You rolled first, I'm asking you
about
first.
my backstory right now.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You rolled first, so I'm asking you first. You rolled, the nat 20, so I'm asking you first. This is a...
So we're not on a road, we're just in...
I'm actually going to bring you to where your first look is at the terrain.
Oh.
I think Kade's actually more looking forward to, like,
it's
mountains and, like, trekking. Since... I'm looking at the wrong thing.
It's a wide
I brought you guys.
We've got here.
Yeah, it's all the way... I'm sorry. It was because it was the upper half of a different map that I had. It's just the upper half portion.
Okay, I'm just gonna show this port. Okay.
So, yeah. You can zoom way in.
I don't know if you're asking about, like, difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm asking... No. I know
okay.
You have the I know your party is not slowed by difficult terrain.
No, I know. I just want to make sure that that's...
I'm talking about this... So you guys are on a road. You're kind of following a road. And you got kind of lucky for a while that the area doesn't kind of... It's not like Ninda was bothered by this this collision, but it's not. The ground is literally crunched. Zahara, you were actually here one other time earlier to when this had just happened, and this is a road that you have traveled pretty often with Maria. And this is just, I don't know, I'm trying to get you guys to get the gravity of the situation. I'm sorry, I'm trying too hard. I've been very excited about this.
I can tell you how I'm feeling. So,
yeah, I think you should go last because you're going to have the most feeling.
You're going to have the emotional connection to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Kade's,
like what you see right now as you guys kind of come up on this scene in front of you, is you see that like the ground looks like it has just like been crushed and cracked up and into a in these like kind of jagged areas. There's like a little creek that has started to kind of flow through.
Would you say convergent tectonic plates?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I think Kade's excited to do something a little bit more like physical travel. Because like when like back in their hometown, like obviously it was like a port town, but they would like, I don't know, hang out on rooftops and like do that kind of shit. So I think they're excited to not just be walking a straight path, and hopefully it'll keep Estrella a little bit quiet because she'll be focused on like maneuvering.
Oh, well.
Oh, with her stilettos.
Yeah, Estrella is not being quiet. Estrella is complaining about her feet every 30 seconds.
And I guess that then
complaining and not trying to like get information out of me, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that pivots us to Estrella. How are you feeling about making this trek?
Estrella is thinking that just in the back of her head, she's just, her mantra is, the shoes are worth it, the shoes are worth it, the shoes are worth it. She doesn't totally believe that at this moment, but the shoes are worth it.
Shoes are worth it.
Oh my gosh.
But this is ridiculous. Sorry, I just got to the DK one shot.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That was crazy.
You mean ridiculous. But,
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think overall, so yeah, Estrella, very focused on not spraining her ankles, even if they're not affected by difficult terrain.
You guys have horses.
Well,
you're on a road right now. You just see, this is the start of the really sort of rocky terrain that you are starting to see.
Right, okay, so we're on horses. Well, she's still saying this all the time about the shoes, though. Whenever she gets down, she has to say that to herself. But anyway, yeah, so, Estrella, she's not really a country folk. She's not a country mouse. She's a city mouse.
Yeah, I guess riding horses in those shoes isn't.
Yeah, that. Exactly what I was thinking. So the shoes are worth it. The shoes are worth it. The shoes are worth it.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
But, so she's not loving the whole being in the wilderness thing. She signed up for this for her own reasons, but, she's not going to be quiet about it, about how they are. Basically, she doesn't know the next time that she's going to be in a real town or, sleep in a real bed, and that is something she doesn't like. So it's concerning, to say the least, that, doesn't know what's happening, what's coming from here, what's happening next. Also, there's, this little bit of her that's still thinking, was this the right direction to go? Are we going to get information here? How is this going to help me find my brother? And all of that. So, that's always, in the back of her mind. So, there's a lot of just, concern happening.
I get that.
Mostly about her feet, though. It's the main concern right now.
But you must be sharpening those blades.
Yes, they are well honed from all of the stones that she has to step upon.
Well honed from the stones.
Yeah. Okay. And, Shan, how's Zahara feeling?
So Zahara is feeling many different things. First of all, she's distracted from Kade and Estrella. She's not paying attention to whatever they're talking about. She's
moments. Kidding. Go on.
No, I'm not. Wow, rude. Can't believe that. But yeah, so she is not. She's not she's distracted in that she's distracted from Kade and Zahara. If they said her name, they probably have to say it a few times or say it louder.
Yeah, you're blocking them out a little bit. You're tuning them out a little bit. You're in your own thoughts.
Yeah. I'm actively perceiving and on high alert for what's around me, because I'm we're going towards my home that got destroyed with basically it was my whole town and my whole everybody that I knew.
Yeah, you actually came out of this ridge when you... Because you've been through this terrain before. Because you went back right after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And you found nothing. And you just passed through.
Yeah. I'm preparing myself. I'm torn between preparing myself for the worst and not wanting to get my hopes up. Because I know, quote, no, that I'm not going to find anything. But just from a lot of what we've seen and especially the letters that I've gotten and talking to Kade's landlord.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I'm feeling very conflicted with how I should be feeling, but I am on alert because I don't know what we're gonna find. I'm looking for any possible sign that they're okay. I'm looking for any signs of danger.
Okay.
So she's feeling very conflicted emotionally, specifically for how she thinks she should be feeling, because she has all these emotions.
Okay. So you are feeling all those emotions as you come across right before this little stream that has formed itself into the ground. And you come across what looks like a flipped over cart and an abandoned camp.
So, just from looking at the map, can I ask a question real quick? Is the camp raised up, or are there bushes between, or is that grass that's, like, here? Is this, like, just flat grass so we can see into the camp?
That's just flat grass.
So, like, this over here also flat grass, or is it, like...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can see directly
grass.
into the camp, because it kind of looked like it was elevated.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, there's, like, maybe a slight hill, but not enough of a difference.
Okay.
I would like to go over to the cart and do an investigation check.
Okay.
Perhaps do an investigation check without going over to the cart first, just to, make sure that no one is going to jump us or something.
I got a 7, so I don't think that's going to give us anything.
Can I do a perception check for bandits? This could be a ruse!
Specifically for bandits?
Yes, this could be a ruse. I've seen this in
Do you want to investigate the cart?
No, I want to make a perception check for bandits.
Okay, you're just making a perception check. Okay.
I want to make sure we're not getting jumped.
For bandits.
For bandits.
I forgot my perception's not good. I got a 10.
See nothing.
Okay, there are no bandits. Does my 7 give me
anything?
You may proceed.
Does my 7 investigation give me anything on the cart?
Nope.
Alright, I'd like to investigate the camp.
You're going into the camp?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you should perceive bandits too in the camp.
That's better. 15.
Okay.
I mean, I have...
It's empty.
Natural perception.
The camp is empty?
Passive, that's the word.
Is that all? Is that all the 15 gets
just
me?
General passive 19 perception. Are there bandits, or as Mark says, brigands?
What?
Brigands.
Oh goodness. Okay, hold on one moment. Rolls. With a passive perception of 19, Kade, you see that there is someone laying down behind the cart.
Is it a bandit?
Oh, yeah, I didn't look behind the cart. That was where I failed.
Yeah, they are laying down behind the cart. They're like, you don't know if they're, you don't know.
I don't trust this. We are out in the outback, and we don't know what type of people are along the
outback.
The wilds. We are in the wilds.
I mean, I am Australian.
Where people, just they're lawless here. They might.
Rebecca, what is your opinion of Australia?
Oh, bro.
I think it has a lot of weird animals, and otherwise is pretty cool. Actually, because of that, it's pretty cool. That's my opinion on Australia. I think Australia is slightly poisonous, but only because of the animals. The people are fine.
It's more venomous than poisonous.
I had to do that.
Australia is more of a venomous country than a poisonous one.
Okay, well, fine. Sorry, you're right. I science anyway. Anyway.
Does Kade tell us that there's a person?
Nod my head, cock my head, not nod my head.
I would like to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my.
Is the person lying face up or face down?
From where you are, they're on their side. Their back is to you.
So that.
Okay. They're in their recovery positions, so that's good.
If their back is to us, that's strange. That implies they're not lying in wait of us. But. Can I? Well. Okay. I would like to ready an action. I am pulling out my dagger with my short swords. No, I will pull out my. I'm staying slightly back, so I'm pulling.
I thought you were just gonna say I'm staying right.
No, just because I'm not going to get up close, but I'm readying an action to attack if they attack. No surprise rounds here.
I think Zahara, when she realizes there's a person, she kind of like throws caution to the wind and like runs up to see who it is, and she's like, "Is this somebody I know? Like from my village?"
So like as Zahara runs up, and I just draw 2 swords. I'm just like in the background.
I was like gonna slowly approach with my rapier, and as Zahara runs up, as I'm like pulling out the rapier, I guess I just look at Estrella like, oh.
Don't look at me.
It just looks like it's someone. They look like someone who's passed out. You see that they are breathing. If you are even just from looking.
Make a medicine check to make sure they're passed out.
So they're not. They're not anybody I recognize.
And you see that they. And give me an investigation check. For.
Okay. A nat 20. There we go.
Woo!
That makes up for my 7.
You know what?
I'm also proficient.
I'm gonna give you this to reward that nat 20 in your homeland. They did. Homeland. This is someone who is just laying down with their eyes closed, and you look down. Hold on. You look down, and they have a hand draped over their stomach where you see what looks like lots of blood. But you can tell it's like cornstarch.
The blood is like cornstarch?
Not like cornstar, like what I just heard, right?
I heard porn star, and then I was like, wait, no.
Nope, still sounded like porn starch, no.
I heard porn star, and then I was like, no, cornstarch. That makes more sense. So I see this random porn star just like
it's my favorite porn star is lying there.
It's not
the local porn star from your town has survived.
Hey.
Okay, so the blood looks like cornstarch.
It looks fake. Like it looks.
Oh,
corn syrup.
Oh, it's syrup. I meant syrup. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did mean corn syrup. I'm sorry. Cornstarch is a powder, but I was like, can't it come in like a liquid?
If you add it to liquid.
As in this person is posing?
Yeah, I meant corn syrup.
So it looks fake as in this person is posing? Okay, I immediately draw my bow and give like a little like, not kick, but like, you know, like one of those little like shove with your feet.
Yeah, I mean, Kade and Estrella just looks at Kade and goes, I did warn her. I was right. You're going to count this as a win for me, right? This is one point for Estrella. I did the right thing this time.
So, as you do that, the person just kind of groans and...
Who are you?
Was that your accent or Estrella?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was very British sounding. Or like fake British.
Who are you? You?
Merchant, why?
You're not fooling anyone!
What is this? Corncia? Oh god, that was not...
Well, you sort out your accent.
Not practice. What is this? Corn syrup?
That is hard.
Ketchup? Sorry. Tomato sauce?
What's happening?
I keep a little bit of all of that in my disguise kit too. So, you know, birds of a feather and all that. You're not gonna kill us, are you? Not that you could, I just mean try.
Blood isn't thick like that.
Zahara.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. You take 14 damage as an arrow hits you in the shoulder.
Ah!
And behind
wanker.
you, you see that yes, this was an ambush. Of course it was an ambush.
See, there's another point for Estrella. If we don't die, I want you all to remember this. And
And, so where, Kade and Estrella, just kind of place you guys on the map where you would have been standing.
Exactly where I am.
I guess I would have been on...
I forgot this.
I did not come closer.
I guess I would have been, like, here.
I said I was staying back here, but getting ready to, like, charge forward if need be. Or, no, I was getting ready to do a throwing attack from afar, because I wasn't getting up close.
Got it. Well, they would have had full cover, because they were on the other side of the cart then.
Oh. I guess I would have then moved to make sure that I could see the situation. So maybe if they're on that side, how do I get on? Well, I don't want to get into the camp. I definitely wouldn't have done that. Okay, maybe I came down to like. You
could have come down over here.
You know what? I think what I did is I once again. Yeah, I guess I'm here. So, not like, I wasn't right up next to the guy, but I was ready to take a step forward to attack, if need be.
Okay.
So no disadvantage on my range attack against him, I guess. Except that he's prone, so I would have disadvantage on a range attack against him. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Alright. Well, I got advantage on initiative.
Forget what I
Are you kidding me? I rolled 2 3s.
Oof.
Rough.
We're all okay.
That's gonna be an 8.
Kade, you're at full. It's been a day. And,
that's gonna be
Zahara, don't forget to take that 14 damage.
No, I did, yeah.
That arrow,
I did on my character sheet.
Because that guy crit.
That was mine.
Oh, that's why it was that much.
Yeah.
I also got an 8.
I got a 24.
Hold on. Estrella got an 8 step.
Wait, so if I had a...
Estrella, you got an 8?
We both got an 8.
I said I readied an action to attack if they attacked. He didn't attack, but she was attacked. So am I readied to attack, or do I not? Do I lose that? Like, do I get to then attack back because she was just attacked?
No, because where they were shooting
from is all the way up. Well, yes, but I mean, I was
here.
ready to attack him if an attack occurred. Like, yes, it didn't come from him, but an attack occurred.
Let me do something real quick.
Ugh, I'm so mad. Can't believe I get advantage on my attack if I attack my enemy if that has not acted yet. Can't get that unless they get a really bad roll.
Can't trust anyone out here in the wilds. Just saying.
I can't.
At this point, Zahara is very frustrated because she knows she shouldn't have, but she let her emotions get the better of her in hopes that she was going to find somebody from her village. I know that.
So you guys see that that as the arrow hits Zahara, this bandit does somersault away. Not too far, but just.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, what?
I guess you would, yeah.
And I don't get to do my readied action?
I mean, readied action just means you're not in range. Oh, you were going to throw. Yes,
I was finally going to do what my entire thing is about, which is card throwing.
Yes,
I was going to throw a card at him. Like, I haven't done this move yet. So it's time for me to actually do what my wild card rogue is built to do, which is overpowered. But whatever. We'll ignore the fact that it's very overpowered. So I am going to... is this an action or... Hold on. If you have not yet used your... You can use your action. Okay, so I throw a card at him, and so the... Technically, I'm supposed to roll a d4, but I want to use an actual deck of cards because I think that's cool to do this. So I throw a card at him, and I'm going to roll a attack, and now we all pray that I hit. So that is a dirty 20. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then...
Wait, real quick. What were the... Kade, what was your advantage? I mean, what was your initiative?
24.
And, Zahara, what was your final initiative?
8.
Oh,
I got the same.
It was also 8. Okay.
Yeah. I have a +5 to my initiative. So, I don't know how you want to do between me and Rebecca.
I mean, Rebecca, how much... Estrella, how much do you add to initiative?
3.
I think Zahara is going to go before you.
Yeah, my dex is only 18 and yours is 20, so...
Yeah.
Only?
Comparatively only.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Say that one... Alright, what was you rolled your damage?
No, I did not yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. I need heart, and that's diamond, and that's... Okay, so this is going to be based off... The damage... We didn't talk about this because it has never come up, but this is fair because there are 4 suits, and I'm supposed to roll a d4, so it's the same thing, right? So it's just based off of what suit I pull. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
do we have numbers assigned to the suits?
oh god, what are the suits? Spade is 1, clover.
Hold on, I'm gonna write this down so then we can remember it.
Spade is 1, the clubs, I'm having a moment, clubs is 2,
no, it's
heart
okay.
is 3, and then diamond is 4.
Alright, hold on one moment. Say that one more time.
Spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds. And I have a reason for that. It has to do with what they're actually called in-game. It helps me remember, but yeah. Spade, so spade, club, heart, diamond.
Alright.
So, let's see. It is... I throw the Jack of Hearts, which means... Oh, that's the one I didn't want. Well, anyway, that's 3 plus 3 is... So that's 6 damage. But
Alrighty.
it also... Oh, actually, this might be helpful. Roll your sneak attack. I get to roll my sneak attack damage with it.
Yeah, Zahara is next.
So, how many... What is my sneak attack damage at level 5? Its sneak attack is 3d6. So I roll my 3d6. 1, 2, and 3. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. Like I said, I've never done this attack before, even though it's literally the whole basis of this type of rogue.
It's okay, you've avoided combat.
I have avoided
so many
combat
times.
several times, yes. So that's 9, so 10 sneak attack damage. And then
avoided this.
I would immediately regain hit points equal to half the damage dealt. Any excess hit points regained become temporary hit points. So
Whoa. Why?
That's what I'm talking about, is part of what my wild card attack does. When you pull a heart, you get healing. Hey, I told you before that this thing is
when
broken.
you pull a heart, you get healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so
like
if
yeah, that's fine. I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah. I did tell you before that we should discuss how this build is technically broken. But I've never used the ability before, so it's never been broken before.
Yeah, let's find out.
So a 1d. So what? How much damage did I say? 6 plus 10 is 16. So I gain 8 temporary hit points.
Oof.
Sorry, I wish I could give that to Zahara, but I cannot.
I more so don't understand it because you guys see Estrella hit this bandit with a playing card, and it makes Estrella just look radiant. It's almost like she has more health than when this encounter started.
She's glowing.
She's absolutely glowing.
I haven't gotten to hit anyone with my playing cards in so long. I feel great. It really just feels refreshing.
Alright.
Okay, and now I will put that away and I won't overuse it. But I finally got to use it.
And then I get an opportunity attack on this guy as he somersaults away.
Yep.
So he is somersaulting away, so he will be out of distance. Am I able to use like a regular attack with my longbow, or does it have to be at disadvantage? How does that work if he's running away, but he will be like an extra space away?
I think you'd have to do something like
because I do have my longbow out, so that that is ready, and drawn at him.
You did have it out, so yeah, I say just as he's running away, you can just at least thematically, yes, you can make that attack.
Okay, that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and it's my longbow 1d8.
Oh, why did I not do the Estrella? What was the full damage? 16, okay.
That's a 1 on the die. Well, that's going to be 6 damage. 6 piercing.
Okay. You exchange arrows.
Meanwhile, would you mind, giving me back that card? Having a deck with one missing card is really annoying.
You might have to take it off.
Don't worry, I will. I'll collect it. Say, if
I
you
like
want to get in my good favor.
I like to imagine that this deck is already it's already bloodstained.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you guys think that it's maybe a watercolor kind of deck, and it's just it's
gross.
It's like the floors of the children's hospitals that are painted red.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Color theory,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You see. So then she tumbles out, and over here. And then that is going to be top of the order. So that's going to be Kade.
Hooray. There's no one on me, right?
No, they're all up in these you see that there are 2 archers up here, and these guys, when it's their turn, they're gonna come out for you guys.
So they're within 10 feet of each other though, right? These 2?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here. And I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
Oh.
They both have to make dexterity saving throws.
What is it, a radius spell?
It's... The wording is very odd. It's a range of 10 feet. So I don't know if it's 10...
range of 10 means that's where you... It should say within the spell whether it's...
like a cone or a sphere.
Yeah, because range is about where you can center it, if it's a circle or a sphere or whatever.
That's the problem. Let me look it up, not in D&D Beyond. Maybe it says it better, but it literally doesn't say, which is annoying.
I'm just trying to figure out
I just typed in Earth Tremor into Google with no other qualifying words.
Do you know what book it's from?
Actually, it should tell me. Doesn't tell me. I think it's the regular. How big is the area affected?
Andrew wants to be a rat and ride a 7-foot man's back.
The area is the ground within a 10-foot radius of you. The wording of the spell is a little ambiguous, but it intends a 10-foot radius from the caster.
10-foot radius.
So that means a circle around you.
Yeah, but these guys up here, I'm gonna add just one. I'm just gonna say that they are 15 feet away. Well, like 15 feet from the ground. I know it shows 10 here. But...
They're up on a mountain. Or a hill.
Yeah.
Now...
Yeah.
I might not be able to do this, because now I think Zahara is going to get hit no matter where I stand.
And you could only hit the one guy anyway. You could run into the mountain. Or hill. I guess these are hills, not mountains.
I mean, they're like...
They're 15-foot hills.
Yeah, you would need to make, like, some sort of... They're like... the ground has just shot up out of here. Like... It's...
Right. Oh, so it's more like a cliff.
Yeah.
Wow. So you can't...
Like, these guys they're stationed up here. Like, not stationed, but I mean, like... They've been waiting for this for...
Okay, so they're 15 feet up the side of a cliff. The two guys are. These two are at the bottom, though, right? Okay.
Yes, those two are at the bottom, yeah.
Okay. I'll just go stab somebody. Fuck it. I'm gonna go stab this guy.
The usual Kate method.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him with my rapier.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm excited. We actually get to kill some people now.
17, does that hit?
I can't really avoid this one, can I?
Did you say 17? Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Do I do psychic blades? How strong do we think these guys are? Maybe best not.
I mean, 16 didn't take him down, so he's more than half my hit points.
I want you to know there are two different kinds of people here.
16 plus 6.
The one that was on the ground is different from...
Oh yeah, like what kind of humanoid is he?
I'm gonna do one round of not.
I have masks on, you can't tell.
Doing anything. See. So then we'll see. Oh, nice. Alright, so that's 12 damage. I'm not gonna do my psychic blades yet. And who goes next?
Me.
In at least between the three of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Bardic.
Woo.
And I'm done.
And that is a 1d6 or 1d8 at our level?
8.
Awesome.
I feel like Kade hasn't hit anyone in a really long time. I gave up the black Kade dice because they just rolled so miserably.
We've only really had to kill monsters so far, so I'm like, yay, some people that we get to kill.
That seems...
Not like I want to kill people,
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to murder people. That's not what I'm here for. I don't want to kill anything. I just want to do magic. Not real magic, but, you know, my kind of magic.
Oh, Shannon's excited to kill people.
Also problematic.
This is how I get my frustration out.
Right then.
Okay, cool. So I have the Bardic.
Yeah, so, and then... Alright, so next up is... So you see the woman that was next to the cart gets up and runs back at you, Zahara. It's gonna swing at you.
So gets up, runs away, and then runs back.
Yeah, she like somersaulted away.
Clarify.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuck and rolled kind of thing. And she's going to make a couple. Okay. Does a... Sorry. Wait. So that's not gonna hit. That is not gonna hit, but the last one is a nat 20.
Again?
Well, to be fair, being hit by 1 nat 20 is worse than getting hit by 2 attacks. So, it's actually...
True. You see that she, tries to slash you twice with, her scimitar, and then goes for another, and then she, surprises you and gets you a little with a dagger. Or stabs you with a dagger. Full on stabs you, push down twice. I'm gonna roll. Alright. She didn't roll well on her damage, so,
Good.
That is only a 5 damage.
Yeah, good.
Wow, that's very not good.
Yeah, alright, look, she's better than this, okay? I'm just rolling like shit. So
welcome to my life.
Alright, and then that is each of these bandits. So the one that is in front of you, Kade, is gonna go for a hit at you, and the two archers are gonna go for Estrella, and the other guy on the ground is gonna go for Kade again. Is also gonna go for Kade. I'm missing a dot. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't number these guys on the board, and so now I'm trying to figure out who is who. Okay. Estrella, yes, that is gonna hit you. For 7 points of damage. And
doesn't even take out my temporary.
Damn.
And the other one is actually not going to hit. That arrow sails over your head. And
nice shot.
Then all right then. And then the other two are going to go for Kade. Nat 19 and what is your AC? 15. Right, Kade?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, so they are actually going to hit both times. And so that
they hit me both times?
Yeah. And so that is going to be 10 damage.
10?
Yeah. And then it's Zahara's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna have Ruby give me the help action and just fly around, distracting that person. And I'm still gonna attack with my longbow, so at least now that advantage cancels out the disadvantage. So it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Okay.
And I'm attacking the same person that attacked me.
Okay, sorry. Wait, you're hitting who with what?
I'm using my longbow against the person who attacked me.
In front of you?
Yeah.
That's disadvantage. Wait.
That's going to be disadvantage.
Yeah, and I had Ruby give me the help action, which is advantage, so that cancels out, right?
It would, yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's just a flat roll.
Okay. That's going to be a 20, not nat to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So this one gets a better roll this time. All right, much better. That's 10 piercing damage.
All right.
And I am going to use I forget I have this thing. Well, I'll use it next time. I'm going to use a bonus action to give a help action to Estrella.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so is it my turn then? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Who should I attack? I guess. See, I'm thinking that maybe. No, I'm not going to. I only have a day. Like Yeah. No, I'm just going to attack the guy that I'm going to go up to the guy that's with Zahara and do my dual wielding attack against him.
Alrighty.
So, first attack with advantage, I get a 21.
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to be, I need another d6. Where are my d6s? Where did I put my d6s? There they are. And then, I'll just roll it all at once. Well, no, let me see, because I don't know how powerful this dude is, so. That is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 3, 16 more damage. Is he still up?
Damn.
Is she still up?
Yeah, it's a she. Yes.
Dang. Okay, so then second attack. I only got an 11. So
That does not.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean.
Okay. And that's back up to Kade. Oh, I can't hear you because you are muted.
I was yelling at my mom.
Oh, am I able to move around on my turn as well? Not like leave the area. I just wanted to like sidestep.
Yeah. As long as you don't leave the threatened area, then there's no.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna like sidestep away from Kade.
Why you don't want to be next to me no more?
Do you want me to have, like, would you have moved down one further so that you're, like, further from Kade? Because then I would have just come in over here.
Nah, because, I mean, if Kade was going to do the tremor thing, it's only like 10 feet, right? And I'm 15 feet away now.
I forgot that fast why you were trying to move away from me.
I just thought, well, if you were down here, then Kade would be able to get her without getting you. If Kade was going to do that.
Well, if Kade was going to do that, then Kade would also take an opportunity attack from the person
Kade might
left.
Be able to give a better opinion.
Well, sure.
Yeah, what would
Kade, what are you gonna
do? What would Kade do?
Yeah, I can do the.
Well, you don't have to, but.
Oh yeah, I just gave you the opportunity if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I forgot until you started doing that.
Okay, that is your turn.
Oh.
At the top of the order.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that. Do I want to do it at a second level? Alright. So anyone within a 10-foot radius, which I think is just these two people, yeah, has to make a dexterity saving throw. Looking to beat a 15.
Right. Sorry, which 3 people are that? Or
just the 2 in front of me.
Oh, just the 2 in front of you. Oh, okay, sorry. Alright.
Yeah, what would Kevin do?
So this one here fails, but this one saves.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Do they, like, take half damage if they save or something?
I do not think so.
I'm assuming this does damage.
How do I... Oh, I have to roll damage. That's how I do that. Alright, so that's 7 bludgeoning damage to the one that failed. And they're knocked prone.
Ooh.
Sorry, how much damage?
7. If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared, with each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand. I don't know if that matters.
It would matter
yeah,
them.
I mean, I would say that that is loose rock, because yeah, it's not a stable environment. Yeah, he didn't like that.
Does that possibly knock the guys at the top of the cliff off the cliff?
You know what, I will make them do a dex check to stay up. No, because that's what... Well, they won't take damage, but I will just see if they fall prone.
Or over the side.
Probably not fall...
Of the cliff.
Well, we'll
no?
See. We'll see. This one that's closer is prone.
Well, that just makes it more difficult for us to hit him. That's actually a bad thing.
And because of that, I will roll to see which way he falls. Whoa. I didn't set a direction to the numbers. This way, which... That he is... I'm gonna say, yeah, he rolled, like, really crappily, so... falls all the way down and is then gonna take falling damage. What is falling damage?
D6 per 10.
1d6 per 10 feet.
I said it was 15.
So 1d6.
Yeah.
I was wondering how much damage you roll if you're like in between.
Most things for D&D you round down, so.
So he is prone, but this guy is still up at the top there. But that was... I'm gonna take Estrella. Yeah, that is definitely gonna hit. Oh wait, they actually... That is gonna hit too. Also going... They hit on all 3 of their attacks. I've pissed them off. Is... God, why can't I do math? 17 damage.
Against whom?
Estrella, sorry.
That's a lot. I don't like that.
Alright, and then that's the other guys.
Now I'm out of temporary hit points and down 16.
Which pissed her off.
Well,
kept shooting those cards at her.
I only did that one time.
You only did that once. You only did that once.
I don't want to abuse a very abusable mechanic.
And oh, well, this guy is prone, so he gets up. And, but that would just be that's just half their damage. So they are still going to take a shot at Kade. That actually is going to be with disadvantage. It's still going to hit, though. Yes. Right, that's what, like, half cover gives you is disadvantage. Because there's, like, a ridge
cover
here.
changes your AC.
Oh, so then what's your... So, Kade, what would be your... No, it's not you, Estrella, but Kade.
Well, I guess... Why would Kate
yeah.
No,
I know, but I forgot how much it would... Forgot to ask how much it would be.
Well, okay. So, half cover is +2, 3/4 cover is +5, total cover is you can't be targeted directly.
Okay. I think it's 3/4, which...
My AC would be 20.
Yeah. In which case, I don't think they hit.
Here's the information up on the screen for all of the watchers, if you were curious. We like to learn things here on Roll for Nostalgia.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys are just going to...
I have open Twitch in mod view, and so it shows our mod actions, and like for that period of time where the Autobot was like flagging every word and some of the permitted terms. The last one is, would you die? And then DILF, and then Edgelord ? Edgelord. You're already
Edgelord.
in it.
Edgelord question.
ABO was banned as well.
ABO.
As it should.
Well, you are the ABO.
I should have kept that one banned.
So funny.
I mean, you are the expert, so.
Shut up. I'm not.
That's 17 damage to you, Kade. As these two, it's from both of these guys, slash at you.
Not to be dramatic, but I'm gonna die.
That was beautiful. You should record that and make it your ringtone.
I'm gonna die.
Like it's like 2002,
yeah, exactly.
where we like record songs.
Yeah, exactly.
For a while, I did have Rebecca calling my name as my ringtone in college.
True, I do remember that.
It was a beautiful time for everyone involved.
Yeah. And then that is going to be you, Zahara.
All right. So first things first, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. So I'm going to choose the person in front of me and mystically mark it as my quarry, and I deal an extra 1d6 damage whenever I hit with a weapon attack. And I have advantage on any wisdom, any perception or survival check I make against it. And if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature. So I mark it as my quarry, and Ruby's going to give me the help action again, and I'm going to try to hit it with my bow.
Is quarry the same word as, like, spelled the same when you're talking about your prey as it is when you're talking about, like, rock.
A rock
quarry.
I got a nat 20.
Good job.
Woohoo! Okay.
Don't know, Rebecca.
I might not even
It
need
doesn't
to...
feel like it should be
Don't
the same
forget to double
word.
your damage.
Oh, I know. Alright, so I get... That's 2d8 plus 5. So... D8.
Like, I don't know the last time I heard the word quarry.
So that's 13
like
piercing damage.
How much?
13 piercing. And I do an extra d6. So that's another 3 on top of that. Is she down yet?
This bandit had 17 hit points left.
So has 1 hit point left, is what you're saying.
Wait,
how much damage?
13 plus 3 is 16.
16. I'm sorry. Then she looks real bad. I thought you did 18, and I
Unless
wrong.
Oh, you said 13.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I have a new thing from when I leveled up. So
Yeah, wait, didn't you say 13 plus 5?
Oh, did you?
So I got 3 and a 5 that was 8. And then it was an 8 plus 5, which is 13. And then I added another 3 on that, so it's 16.
Oh, okay. I thought you...
But as part of my level up, when I use the attack action on my turn, if my animal companion can see me, it can use its reaction to make a melee attack. So
But
Ruby
she already used your action to give you the help action.
That was last turn, wasn't it? Oh,
no, to give her advantage, I mean.
No, Ruby used her action to give me the help action, but this is a reaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so Ruby is going to try to make an attack now. Let's see if Ruby can hit. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And she does 4 slashing damage.
Yep, that is definitely enough. And this bandit goes down.
Yay.
I'd like to say we made that attack simultaneously.
It's probably something you've practiced. Weirdly enough, because apparently Zahara likes to murder people.
Apparently.
Shannon likes to murder people. Zahara, no.
That's something you should admit on a recording.
Good. Hey, Estrella, it's your turn now.
Oh, right.
I like my character to murder people. That's what I mean.
I guess I'll just take a ginger step over the body. I would like to point out that I'm doing non-lethal damage because I'm not trying to murder anyone personally. And this is a little weird.
Oh, I was not aware.
I'm a little disconcerted by my companions being happily murdering people, but okay.
I was not aware we were doing non-lethal.
Well, you're not.
Apparently Zahara wasn't.
I'm just saying, in a world where murder
I think Zahara is very emotional right now and feels like...
I mean, they probably... to be fair, they probably would have murdered us. No, they probably wanted... I mean, they were trying to hurt us, so I guess they probably would have murdered us. I don't know if they were going for murder or just robbery, and honestly, one of those is worse than the other.
I'm sure you believe that.
I mean, the statement is true, no matter... we just might have different answers
Estrella,
to
what
it.
You doing?
What?
I said, so Estrella, what you doing?
Oh, I'm going to attack.
You're doing non-lethal damage though?
I've been doing non-lethal damage. I said from the beginning, I am uncomfortable at being a murderer.
Okay,
All right. Murderer. That's very hard to say in her voice.
Murderer.
Murderer.
You have to say it like
you have to say it like you're in a murder
like a guy. Yeah, you need to say it like you're in a like whodunit mystery.
Murderer.
Murderer. There's a murderer amongst us.
Anyway, does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. How about a
Technically,
20...
I didn't murder this person. Technically, Ruby did.
Yes. Okay. So I hit both times. 20. I'm going to do damage for the first one just in case it's... I don't know what their hit points are once again. How does this guy look? Does he look strong like the last one? Can I make a...
No. You can make a perception check.
Legally, I cannot, but okay. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, he doesn't look... He doesn't look as beefy as the last one.
But hit point wise, like bloody or fine?
Fine.
Okay, then I'll do my sneak attack against him. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 3, so 16 again. What is happening? That's the third 16 I've gotten.
Yeah, he doesn't look great.
Okay, then I'll do, and then the second attack is just another d6, so, 2. Just total of 2. So a total of 18 damage.
Alright. Alright, yeah, he's still up. And, that is back up to Kade then.
Great. Which one did Estrella just stab? Or
the one that's next to me.
Alright. I'm gonna aim for this person then. I'm gonna try and hit with my rapier. I somehow wildly missed my dice thing and lost the d20.
You never love that.
So that's good. Good thing I have more right here. Okay, what? So that is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am gonna do Psychic Blades this time. That's... So it's 6 bludgeoning damage, and then 8 psychic damage.
So 18 total?
14
6 plus
total.
8 is not 18.
I heard 8. I don't know why, but my brain heard 8 plus 10.
No, 6
That's
plus 8.
not even close.
Why? You just added 2 on
Why
me.
is this happening?
You really want us to roll 18, it sounds like.
What is happening?
Yeah, you need a moment.
Apparently.
You're just thinking about my birthday. It's okay.
Oh, right, yeah. Happy tomorrow's your birthday.
Happy tomorrow is your birthday.
Happy tomorrow is your birthday.
I just wish I knew where that die went. So I'm all done.
Okay, so total was what now?
14.
Okay, I'm gonna start asking that instead of asking what I think I heard.
It's probably was.
Okay.
Not fine.
No, he doesn't love that either. Alright, and then that's gonna be...
What else?
Man, my entire room smells, my office smells like lilac, which it would be fine, because I love the smell of lilac, right? It's like one of my top 5 scents. And so,
I want to know what the other 4 are.
I could list them, but I'm not going to at this moment, because it's...
Go ahead, I'm
after
calculating.
Well, first, so, lilac, problem with my room smelling like lilac is because, so I had this Glade, like, one of the, no, Yankee Candle, it wasn't Glade, one of those plug-in air freshener things, with, where you can change out the little, I don't know, it's not essential oil, it's inessential oil, but...
Inessential oil!
But, so, it smells like a Yankee Candle, and specifically it smelled like the lilac scent of Yankee Candle. And so I bought this, I don't know, like 5 years ago or something like that. Maybe more than that. I think I might have bought it before I moved to Virginia. It's been a while that I got this Yankee Candle thing, except that I lost all of the air fresheners except the one that was plugged into it. So I bought like 4 of those lilac things, and then one that was like balsa wood or something for, a nice Christmassy scent. Lost all of them. Have not a clue where they are. But basically immediately too. So I still have the air freshener. the one that you plug in, and then the lilac scent that was plugged into it. And so I basically never use it because I've been conserving it for 5 years, as I do, because I can't find the replacements and they don't sell it anymore. So I only use it once, a few times a year or something like that. And so it's basically still full. Anyway, so it's been sitting behind my desk. Like, it's just, when I moved here, I just didn't know where to put it. So I just kind of sat it on my desk and forgot about it. And so it's been sitting behind my computer for 6 months. I can't see it as it is behind my computer. But I started realizing, like, a few days ago, that my room just smelled really lilac-y. And I was like, I guess there must be some scent coming off of it or something. That's cool. I'm fine with that. I like this smell. And then it started getting stronger, and I was like, that's odd. And then, like, 2 days ago, I was cleaning my desk, and I went behind my computer and remembered that was there. I was like, I should probably do something about this. And then I look at it, and it's been leaking on my desk for 6 months, I guess. And so it's still mostly full, though. I don't know how so much of it leaked on my desk when the thing is still basically full. But anyway, so my desk smells like lilac now. My entire apartment smelled like lilac that day. Like, I went into my living room, which those of you who have seen my apartment, my living room is far from my office, you know? Like, there's a lot of space between here and my TV, and I could smell it while I was sitting in front of my TV, and it just from a spill on my desk, and I had cleaned it with I cleaned it up on a tissue and threw it out, and so I had to take the trash out to try and get that out of the apartment, and I still smell lilac. I put the little dispenser thing, I hid it in my closet. Like, I don't know how it still smells like lilac in here. I have cleaned, and I've been invaded.
You've been invaded by lilac.
And it's like, I love lilac, but you know that I am super sensitive to smell. So, like, this really bothers me that it's constant.
Say that 5 times fast.
Super sensitive to smell. Yeah, that's really hard. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, and with that, hey, Kade, you take 6 damage, and that's it from another crit, because I rolled real bad.
I'll take
6 damage from a crit?
Yeah.
Damn, that's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Why is my health not
coming? Sorry, wait. Oh, it would have been, 7 damage. I forgot.
It wasn't as bad as the 5 damage crit.
I should probably heal myself.
And that is Zahara's turn, because the others all missed.
Alright, I'm gonna move around the cart and try to get the one that is up on the hill. So Ruby's gonna give me a help action so that this time I will have advantage. Actually, before I do that, I am going to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to mark this one as my quarry.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to be 1d8 plus 5, and then a d6. All right, so that's going to be a 12, which is including the damage from the hunter's mark.
Okay. Okay.
And that ends my turn. Oh, I still have Bardic.
Don't you always?
I just keep forgetting to use it.
And so that is Estrella's turn.
Okay. Estrella gonna attack this guy again. 22.
Yes.
Okay, how is he looking now?
Well, how much damage do you do?
Well,
Just
I'm trying to decide whether to use my sneak attack against this one.
Yeah, do your damage first.
What? I'm trying to decide whether to use my sneak attack. Like, whether this should be my attack with my sneak attack. Because I get 2 attacks. So I'm trying to decide whether I should sneak attack on the first attack, or wait and try
yeah, no, this guy does not look good.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it. It's fine. Whatever. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17. No, 15. I'm 1 off from my 16. That's disappointing.
Yeah, no, you obliterate this guy.
I figured, but you know.
Sorry, you hit him with the butt of your dagger.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
You non-lethally obliterate him.
And he crumples to the ground.
There we go. That's much better.
And,
so then I'm just going to hop on over to here and just do my bonus action attack against this guy. But I'm gonna get a nat 1, so I'm gonna triple it on my stiletto. A rock got under it from this difficult terrain.
no, he's not.
You mean his AC is more than nat 1?
Yeah, it is, surprisingly, despite what it seems like. And so that is back up to Kade.
I'm just gonna try and stab again.
You don't sound so excited about it.
I'm gonna guess that I'm not gonna hit. I got a 14.
No, you hit.
Sweet. Well, I rolled a 1 on my damage die, so that's 5 damage.
Question, are you doing lethal or non-lethal damage? Tell me honestly.
I'm doing lethal damage.
Y'all just graduated into murderer without a second thought.
You stab this person in the stomach and watch as they bleed out.
Estrella is going to throw up. I'm going to use my bonus action to throw up.
I mean,
you can use your reaction to do that. I will.
To be fair, so Estrella has lived like a pretty she's like a performer and stuff.
I've never seen anyone murdered in front of me. I've never seen anyone murdered in front of me.
To be fair, none of you have either.
What?
I said, to be fair, none of you have either.
Exactly, which is why it's surprising that you just graduated and said, yes, this is fine. I'm just going to straight up kill these human beings.
I mean, I have been, a nomad for a while.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like there'd probably be, some people that I've gotten into run-ins with.
You've gotten into scraps, but I don't know if you... I don't know. Alright, you can tell me if you've ever killed anyone.
I'm not saying I'm lawful good. I'm not. I'm just saying that that you don't have to be lawful good in order to not want to literally kill people. Especially because of the... I
already wanted. It's a little more want.
I don't want blood. I don't want blood on my hands or on my dress, personally.
Then back up a few steps. How about that?
No. If I take them down, that saves their lives.
So Shannon speaking, I'm a little worried because we are wanted, and leaving any of these guys alive can point and be like, I saw them.
I don't think these guys are really up on trusted informants to the law. But, fine.
The other part of me is oh, what if they come back for vengeance?
I think that's just a me thing.
but both these guys did hit you. And Estrella,
Yes.
you are going to take 7
I'm
damage.
the one trying to save your lives, and you're doing all this damage to me. That's rude.
And Kade is going to take 6 damage.
I forgot to heal myself.
And that is Zahara.
Alright, same thing. I'm going to go for the guy on the cliff. Ruby's going to give me a help action. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yes.
I am
No.
going...
Your Cade's 14 didn't hit, but your 27 did. Didn't.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how that works. Alright, and then...
Her 14 did hit.
So that's going to be a 16 damage. There you go, Estrella. That's including the damage from Hunter's Mark.
Alrighty. Alright. And so that's Estrella. That's your turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, actually, I'm going to use a bonus action to give Estrella the help action again.
Alright.
Be like, you got this, Estrella. You're doing good work.
I'm the only one doing the Lord's work by not killing them. I don't know what that meant.
The Lord's
yeah, you know, of thou shalt not murder hobo.
Yep. God definitely
Yep.
exists.
My devotion is to the laws of the land.
I don't-
Predator and prey.
I'm pretty sure the laws of the land say we're not allowed to murder anyone either, so...
Well, they're about to lethally murder me, so...
Hardly. Okay, I'll kill this guy.
Those are the laws of the land, of the
3
nature.
HP left. What do you mean, hardly?
It'll be fine. You go before them.
I'm about to stab Estrella.
You go before them. It's fine. Okay, so is it 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The classic lethal.
so that is 10, ooh, I'm getting over 16. 19, 22 against.
You did that with advantage, right?
Yes, that's why I got sneak attack.
So what was
Oh, right.
22 for my first attack.
Lethal or non-lethal damage?
You know my answer to that.
Alright, you hit this guy over the head. And
Yeah, I mean, I slice him a little bit, but yeah, in the end, I'm not slicing anything that can't be sliced. I'm not saying I wouldn't cut off his arm or something. I'm just saying I'm gonna tie up the sleeve at the end. Look, I believe in maiming. I don't believe in killing. Okay?
You believe in maiming?
Yes.
Goodness. Alright, so this
I don't want to leave him to be able to
left.
hurt anyone else. I just,
You won't kill him, you'll just cut off his
so
arm.
that he has a chance at redemption.
Okay, Estrella, are you gonna try to get this guy up here in any way?
My bonus attack, I guess I could do with a throwing dagger, but meh, I'm just gonna not.
Okay.
I guess I'll bonus help action, Kade. And then I'm actually just gonna go hide. Actually, wait, yeah, I have the bonus. I can do wait. Kade, you're just healing yourself, right? So the bonus, so a help action isn't helpful, right?
I guess there's only one guy left. He's kind of far up, so I don't know how I would hit him.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm going to do a roguish hiding thing, as you do.
Yeah, a cunning action.
I could have been. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Gotta remember those cunning actions.
No, my uncanny dodges.
Gotta remember those uncanny dodges too.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I still have bardic inspiration that I
Sienna
have.
says from experience.
Yeah. Because I also just forgot about it again.
Yeah, you literally... So, you gotta remember it too, don't tell me.
I know!
I at least did remember.
I know I do!
And I always give you the
100%
ability to go back and fix it later. I should have
Yes.
double the hit points I have right now.
No, you need to learn your lesson.
Yeah. Alright, Kate, it is your turn.
But anyway, I'm doing a bonus action hide, so...
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I mean, I do have, like, cover anyway, but, bleh, my stealth is sucky. 15.
I'm gonna do... That's a third level. That's not what I want. I guess a second level healing word, which is not great, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so that's 10 hit points, and that was only a bonus action. What the fuck?
Is this allowed? Is this allowed?
Why is my camera not coming back on? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, we can hear you.
Hear you, we don't see you.
Yeah, I know. I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and it just didn't reset, but now it's back.
Oh, now we can see you.
Yeah, I know, I did it again.
Oh.
Kate, is
you
that
look
your
very
turn?
yellow.
All these people are dead, right? So I can move.
I mean, there's one person up here, but yes.
If I throw a dagger at him, does he have, like, full cover?
No, Zahara's been shooting him. He hasn't. Yeah, he doesn't have cover.
That's not very smart.
Right.
It's not actually 5 feet. It's gonna be 15.
Okay, so then that's good for my dagger. I retrieved my D20 from under my nightstand. And it rolled a nat 19, so that's a 26 to hit.
That is going to hit.
The damage is going to be far less impressive because it's a D4. That's 6 damage.
Okay. You didn't love that.
Good.
But
now he's got a dagger lodged in him that I'm going to have to get back.
I'm
dead.
And he is going to take a shot at you next. And that doesn't hit. So an arrow just goes over your head. And then it's Zahara's turn.
Alright. Yeah, Ruby's
I don't know why this guy isn't running away, but at this point.
Ruby's gonna do the same thing. I got a nat 20.
Damn you and your nat 20s today.
It's making up for my shitty investigation rolls earlier. Alright, so that's 1, 2d8. Oh yeah, and this. That's 15 damage, including Hunter's Mark.
He's looking real bad.
Okay, and...
Wait, sorry, how much? How much?
15 damage.
Okay, yeah, he's looking real bad.
And Ruby is going to use a reaction to make a melee attack. That is going to be a 15.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And she does 4 slashing damage.
Lethal or non-lethal? I think that's gonna be our finish him.
I think Ruby's gonna come at him from the left side, like from the side of the slope that he's on, and kind of like dive bomb him, and he's gonna tumble down the cliff. And yeah, it's gonna be lethal.
Yo.
Alrighty. So you guys have killed 3 out of these 5 bandits. What do you do now?
I'm tying up the remaining 2.
I'm going to retrieve my dagger.
I'm retrieving my Jack of Hearts.
I'm sending Ruby to retrieve my arrows as I go back over to the first guy and I'm gonna use like one of my arrows to kind of like flip up the mask.
Okay.
And then I
make me a perception or insight or investigation if you know this person.
All right.
Any of this.
All right, now we're back to my bad investigation checks. Wait, you said perception, investigation, insight?
Yeah, one of those.
All right, I'll do insight. That's 11.
You don't know this person.
Okay. What race are they?
Yuanti, the snake people.
Oh, interesting.
Snake folk.
I'm going to go in camp and loot them. Or maybe I'm going to loot them and then go in camp. Do they look like they have money on them?
You guys can, like, put together, you guys are out of combat, I'm gonna say you can put together that this is where this group of bandits had been hanging out here and just waiting for somebody to come along. So they had set up camp and then, this whole ruse. So they probably didn't have their money on them. It's probably in their camp.
Definitely, so after throwing up in the bushes again, Estrella is going to sort of walk away from this situation because she just learned that she is partied with a pair of murderers who are totally happy to do that.
I didn't kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't kill anybody.
Well, I'm just saying. So, that freaks her out as just as a normal person would be. So she's going to go into camp and take some deep breaths and search for money, which is, I am a thief, not a murderer.
Alrighty, give me an investigation.
I'm also giving myself a pep talk as I do this.
Go for it. You're giving yourself a pep talk after you just threw up in the bushes. You're trying to calm yourself down.
The murders might not have been, but here we are. My investigation is not so good. 15.
15. Okay.
Do they have any identifying marks on them, or like they just have like typical masks and like robes and whatever?
Yeah, they look like bandits.
Okay.
Do I get anything with my 15?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Never mind. I was trying to find a loot generator.
The DM's guide?
Yeah. I was trying to just find one randomly online.
I can send you a link to the one I use.
While you're figuring that out, I
the non-DM's guide version. But, the one I use for Small and Kulam in our campaign.
Oh. No, oh god. I have the DM's guide open. Or, no, this isn't the DM's guide. I was going for the player's handbook. Goodness. Alright. Feel free to have your anime corner.
Well, it is the new anime season, for the record. So,
figured this.
Yes, the previous season just ended a few weeks ago, and so we are now well into the first couple weeks of the winter anime season, which means I don't have strong opinions on most of the shows that I'm watching quite yet, because it's only like 1 or 2 episodes in, but there are some interesting ones, not as many as the previous seasons, so, it's kind of a nice break. I've actually been watching a really old from like 2006, but like a classic anime, called Code Geass, which like every anime person has heard of. But
even
yeah, exactly. Like, most people have heard of this one, but it's a mech show, so it's like I've avoided it for a long time in the same way that I've avoided Evangelion. Like, but I figure I should finally watch it. And also, it's part of the my desire to have watched the top 100 anime on My Anime List, as in the website My Anime List. And I have watched like a solid 75 of those, so I'm like pretty close. I think out of the first 50, I've watched all but 2, or something crazy like that. So, Code Geass is one of the ones on that list, and Death Note is, I think, the other, and maybe one other one, like Yurlai in April or something. I've watched part of both of those, and I don't really gel with either. But, anyway, so that's what I've been doing, is I've been watching Code Geass. And, no, I'm gonna not watch the bottom 50. Actually, I do want to watch the lowest rated show on Mal or something like that. I think would be very interesting. If it's rated low in a funny way and not just its poor quality way, but, I would do that. I also just finished my, the book series that I was reading. I actually finished 2 book series since last time I've talked about books on here, I think. I finished the Unwind series, which has brought itself back to being, like, my favorite book series. No, not the Zodiac one. So, Unwind series, love it, highly recommend. One of my, just very close to my heart, because I read it in high school, and then read it again in high school, and then finally actually read the following 3 books a few months ago. But I then read the Fifth Wave series I just finished a couple days ago, and that one was pretty good. The first book, excellent. 5 stars. Loved the first book. Second book, still pretty good, but it sort of lost some of the atmosphere, so 4 stars. Third book, it really lost the atmosphere. It was a fine ending, like, it was okay, but it really just didn't have the kind of paranoia that the first book sort of really brought out. It was also a lot shorter, which was weird. So, like, I still recommend the series overall, especially the first book. I think even standalone it's very good, even though at the end you'll be, like, not satisfied. But in general, good series, do recommend. So I've read some good books recently. Couple other books, too. I've read a few manga that were fine. Right now I'm reading a manga because I'm in my interim stage between reading a book and reading another book. Right now I'm reading a manga called Enigma, which is also an older manga, just because, I don't know, it's been on my list forever. Not because it was ever recommended to me, I think I just found it randomly, and I don't know what it is. But it's about some kids trapped in some sort of weird puzzle, kinda. They're trapped in a high school and things are maybe killing them, but they have to solve riddles. It's a whole thing. They all have special powers. It's not great. But, I'll get through it and then that'll be off my list finally. So I'm really making progress on my to-read list, which is really just what I'm here for. But anyway, yeah, so for my anime corner, I don't really have any strong opinions on the anime I'm watching, except for that I am enjoying Code Geass. And I actually I got back to watching One Piece recently, as I was making my materials for my classes. So I've watched, like, 20 episodes of One Piece, or more, probably more than that, like 25 or something episodes of One Piece in the last few days. And it's been wonderful, because I love One Piece. I'm at episode 400, finally, which is,
wow.
Yeah, exciting.
Only 1,000 to go.
No, only 600 to go, actually. 600 and some. But, I'm currently at, I just finished the arc that has, like, my 3 favorite moments in all of One Piece in it, even though it's, like, one of my least favorite arcs in general, which is weird, but rewatching it, I liked it more because I was watching it in English. It was the first arc I watched in Japanese the first time I watched One Piece, and so I think that may have taken away from it for me because I was still getting used to the Japanese voices. So this time I'm watching it in English because the English has like 400 more episodes than it did when I was watching it originally, and so I like this arc a lot better. And then the arc right after that, that is the arc that I described to you guys as having a whole lot of commentary on classism and racism and human trafficking and all this stuff, and it's wonderful. Not those things are not wonderful, but like the arc is very well done.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you know, it's
just
wonderful.
To clarify,
Mark,
Rebecca
the time skip is
all
in 100
Rebecca is
episodes
against
from now.
murder, but she supports all of those things.
Yes, you know. Well, Estrella's against murder. Rebecca, on the other hand. But, Mark, the time skip is about 100 episodes from now, approximately. So, basically, after this arc, they're going to get separated, and then there's this whole arc where Luffy's going after, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's, like, this very intense arc, like, the most intense arc in the entire, thing until the current arc probably is coming up in the next 100 episodes. The what is called the Summit War, Paramount War. Oh my god, it's some sort of war. I don't remember. Something war arc. Anyway, it's a lot. It's going to be very emotionally intense. And by emotionally intense, I mean I don't really emote that much, but like it is emotionally intense for someone who does.
I saw the Netflix Cowboy Bebop.
I did not. I've watched the actual Cowboy Bebop. I'm not a fan of Cowboy Bebop, so I didn't feel the need to watch the Netflix adaptation of it, because I don't really trust Netflix to make it better. Not that
Cowboy Bebop has a banger opening.
The music is amazing, of course.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Like, that's what Cowboy Bebop exists for, is the music. Like, the story is too episodic for my personal taste. Like, I don't think it's a bad show, it's just that I don't like episodic shows.
Yeah, I love the episode where they get high on mushrooms, so it's so funny.
Alright, so are we ready to see what you found?
Yes.
So Estrella, roll me a D100.
I'm gonna roll my big D100.
Do it.
Ooh.
I finally get to use it for myself. This is exciting. Hold on. I need to remove all of my dice or else they get in the way, because it's so big. I got a 34. Or is that a 65? Hold on. I guess it's a 34. I wish it was a 65.
34. Okay. Then you find you find 50 gold pieces. You find gems worth. I'm gonna say that you know this because you've probably been able to. You probably have stolen jewels and sold them off in your.
Like, I'm an international art thief over here. I think I've probably just had jewels.
That too. But I'm saying, like, I feel like you probably would, like, find it fun to, like, lift things off of,
well,
like,
true. Yeah, I probably have stolen jewels off of rich
So-
people. That's true.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And so you you find a sack full of gems, of 7, there are 7 gems in there, and you clock them as being, like, 50 gold
Cool.
each.
Okay, I'm taking those. But how much what is their price in Electrum?
I wouldn't know. Not offhand, I wouldn't know.
Shame.
And I more so would not want to figure it out.
Well, if it's 50 gold, that's like 100 Electrum,
No,
right?
the joke about Electrum is that it isn't a times 10 conversion. It's like 12 or something. It's like a very weird conversion. Oh. My Alexa thinks I just called her because I said Electrum. And she just told me what time it was.
I wish you could
I still have 80 Electrum. I've not cashed in.
Alright, and now I want each of you to roll me a D100.
Like me again?
Yeah.
88.
80. No, wait. I'm just gonna.
Lucky number of the evening, 18.
Oh, 99.
88, 99.
Yes, that is that way.
Too bad Kate
it was
didn't get
cocked the
77.
first time, so I couldn't read it. I mean, it was between two numbers, so I just want to be very honest about that. That I did roll it twice, but the second time was because it was literally stuck on an edge between two numbers.
That's okay. That's okay. And Kate, you said 18?
Yeah.
Cool. I have to write this down. So you guys, what you also find, Estrella, is, you find, some armor, a sword, and a wand.
Wait, we three find that, or I find those three things?
Well, I mean, unless you were the one that made this investigation check, so I assumed no one else was looting the camp.
So,
so you find...
I found armor... what was it? Armor, a wand, and what?
You find... and a sword.
Armor, a sword, and a wand. So, nothing that I would want. Cool. Okay. Noted. Armor is... well, when we say armor, you mean... is it heavy armor?
It is... moment. One second. Yeah, it's like a piece of heavy armor, I believe.
So like a full suit of heavy armor?
No, it's just like a
breastplate?
Yeah, breastplate. Let's say it's a breastplate.
Okay, so something that none of us can wear. Got it. A sword that none of us can wield.
Yeah, what kind of sword is it?
Yeah. Is it like another great sword? Am I just gonna have a collection of great swords on my back that I get -1 to use?
Depending on what kind of sword it is, I might be interested.
Yes, Andrew, these are clearly to slap people. These are my you know, I like bell sleeves, but they're more to look like Estrella's bell sleeves. This is my Estrella shirt. Because it very much matches the picture I drew of her.
Yeah, I don't have anything dragon-ish to wear. I do have my Stitch shirt on, though.
The second die I've dropped. It is a scimitar.
Can I use is that a simple weapon? A scimitar might. Hold on. I can find that out very easily. It is not. It's a martial melee weapon, which I do not have the ability to use.
Martial melee, but it is finesse, and...
Yes, it is
I might be able to use that.
Man, it's light, too,
I have proficiency with simple and martial.
I can use those too.
Is it just one scimitar or a pair of scimitars?
Scimitars come in pairs?
Yeah, you can dual wield
them. It's just one. It's just one.
Okay, I'll take the scimitar.
Well, I mean, y'all aren't over here, so I'll take the scimitar. I can't use it.
I'm telling...
But, yeah.
I'm telling this to Rebecca.
Yeah, okay.
If you wanna, like, if you in character wanna be like, hey, I found these things.
Okay, we'll see. So,
I was gonna say, she probably...
and then a wand, which, again, Estrella just picks up the wand like this, ew.
So I can actually, this one has a picture, so I can show, well, not show it, I'm gonna explain it. You find, like, a golden wand that has these little glowing gems inset into them, these swirling imagery around the handle, and then, or what you assume is the handle, because the other side would be very weird to touch, as it is almost like a solar system in the way that it has bars with other little glowing gems sticking out every which way around it. Yeah.
Wait, it has... Oh!
Like,
I know exactly what you're describing because I've seen the picture before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it's called, but I know exactly what picture you're describing. Okay. Well, Estrella hates magic. So, Estrella does not really desire the use of a wand, but when you describe it as a constellation, she does like...
But it's like colorful. Yeah. It's not
I
like
know.
a star.
I'm Rebecca is aware of what it looks like. But...
They're like bubblegum colors. They look like candy.
It doesn't really match her aesthetic now that you say it like that. Bubblegum colors.
Well, there's like bright pink,
yes,
yellow, green, blue. Purple.
Yeah, it's ugly. I remember now. It's coming into full focus in my mind palace, and it is ugly.
In your mind's palace.
So, yeah, Estrella picks up... You know what? Estrella just does not touch the wand or the armor. She kind of like pushes... She's just like digging through this stuff. She sees the armor, she's like, that's useless. And then sees the sword and then picks it up and she's just like, swishes it around a little. She's like, yeah, I don't know how to use this thing. Throws it to the side, sees the wand, backs away from it. She's like, I'm going to just not deal with that. Merry murderers, do any of you want, a wand? You like magic, right? That's sort of your thing, right?
Sure.
Do you not know their name?
I said murderer. I said it to both of them. I was calling both of them.
Oh,
because they both do magic.
That's true, I guess, yes.
Zahara's gonna come over, look at the wand, and be like, I don't know if it fits my aesthetic. I'm just kidding.
Definitely doesn't fit mine.
Yes, it is rather gaudy. And I like gaudy, mind you. But my gaudy is classy.
She's gonna turn to Monty and be like, Monty, what do you think?
I mean, we could always sell it if it doesn't do what we want it to do.
True. I mean...
Monty, what do you think?
I'm sure it'd be useful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, wands...
I like it. It's
look,
pretty.
Can I roll a
Right.
Arcana check or history check to see my knowledge of wands in general? So...
Sure. It's just like a flat check.
I don't mean this wand. I mean, well, flat.
No, but I'm just saying in general because
well,
it's not the you wouldn't use. Well, I guess in this world, do sorcerers have arcane focus?
yes, Moonstone. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that Moonstone was the arcane focus.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just roll me. It's still gonna just be a flat history check.
Well, this shows how much I listened. So I got a 7.
Yeah. Yeah, because I, you were zoning out the day that they were talking
I
about
wasn't
wands.
even there, probably.
Probably. You had placed a mannequin in your place.
Okay, so I look at it, I'm just like, so I think wands do... I know they do magic, they help mages do things. Not that I know much about those types, but I know the two of you do magic as well, and so maybe it would be up your alley to use it. It might, I don't know, contain it might do a spell. It's so ugly it must do something. Like, why would you have it if it didn't do something, you know?
Well, I can take a look at it. I've seen my fair share of magic uses in the city. It's an Arcana check?
Well, I was doing a history check for knowledge of wand usage. But yeah, I guess it would be Arcana to actually know what it does, what this specific one does.
Yeah, you can do Arcana.
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check. That's gonna be a good 8.
Guys, what are we doing?
It probably does something.
Okay. Can I actually do an art? Because I was just doing history on wands. Can I actually?
Yeah, you can do an arcana check.
I'm doing an arcana check from afar. Oh.
Of which one?
Of the wand, because I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I can't use any of the other things. I don't want to use the wand, but I'm most intrigued by the wand. I also hate arcana, but 18.
Damn, nice.
My +1.
Yeah, you remember seeing this in a book somewhere, and you know that it just does a bunch of different things, and you don't really have control over what.
It's a wand of chaos.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
I definitely hate this. One of you take it away from my sight, please. I'm sure it'll be powerful or something, but I don't want it in my life. Magic is chaotic, and and that is one of the many reasons.
Oh my god, I take the wand.
Thank you.
So that she'll stop.
I see the scimitar that Estrella just kind of threw to the side. I pick it up and kind of toss it, switch it around. I
was considering adding that to my arsenal, with my sword, but I guess you can have it if you can use it.
Oh, I can certainly use it.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add the scimitar to my list of things that I have.
Yes, and for the record, I pocketed the gems before I called them over.
Shocking.
I know.
Yeah, I figured. So, you do, this doesn't just look, just so you know, the guys that were fighting you, they had scimitars. This doesn't look the same as them.
Oh.
Yes, it's probably,
it looks fancier.
Fancy, ooh.
Got some engravings.
Would be nice if I could use that. Sad life.
What kind of engravings does it have?
Rogues use scimitars. That seems like something a rogue would be able to use.
Just something decorative. It's not
it feels like a roguish weapon to use a scimitar. It's very. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very piratey, I guess.
Yeah. And no one does anything with the armor?
I mean, it's heavier than. We all have negatives to our strength. Zahara has 0 to her strength.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
There's no, and there's no way we could wear it. We can barely probably carry it if it's a heavy armor with our negative strengths. But I'm sure it's probably worth money, so of course Estrella is interested in fencing it. Wait, we have a bag of holding. Yeah, she shoves it in the bag of holding. Who has the bag of holding? Do I have the bag of holding?
Cade has the bag of holding.
Cade has the bag of holding.
Okay, so when Cade comes over, Estrella's just walks over, she's like, can I borrow that for a moment?
I'm content to pawn the bag back off on Estrella. I don't want the bag.
Okay. Estrella takes the bag and shoves the armor in there to be
always
fenced
give the bag
later.
To the rogue.
What?
Of course, I said always give the bag to the rogue.
Yeah.
They'll take everything.
Yeah, I mean, it is what we do.
Evidently, I'll just start putting dead bodies in the bag, so since I'm a murderer.
Exactly. I don't...
Guys, we have a use for a murder boat now.
We actually do.
There is a river here. It's a stream. It's not something with any, you're gonna be able to walk across this. It's not.
All streams lead to the ocean.
True. Do you guys do this, or do you carry on your way?
Just leave.
Yes.
No?
What?
I said, do you guys do that, or do you just leave?
Well, I think we should do that, simply because I left 2 of them alive. And if they wake up, they'll have a lot of evidence against us. If there's a bunch of murder, a bunch of dead bodies. A
bunch of murder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you guys then saying goodbye to the murder boat?
It comes back.
Or, yeah, but it's gotta get somewhere with an open body of water, and that this is not like a fast-moving river. This is a creek.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't want to do that.
I mean, we could put the bodies in the boat and put the boat in the bag.
That's true. We can put dead bodies in the bag. There's no rule against that.
I would like you to know that just means you are putting bodies in the bag.
Yeah.
There's no difference between putting them in the boat first, except you have them in a nice little container.
So the bag can carry 500 pounds. How weighty are these people?
How muscular?
Yeah, how muscular are these people?
They're like full-grown people, so like 350 max? No, not max. Like, no, I said 150.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Like, yeah, like 150 to 180.
So we got 3 of them. So 150 times 3 is 450.
What do we have in the bag currently? Well, we have a big ass boat, so.
Yeah, but it's made of wood. It's probably not that heavy. It's a canoe.
I'm not gonna make you count like a lot of other stuff, but if you're gonna start putting people in the bag, I will.
So, I mean, we're not gonna keep them there indefinitely, just until we get to a river.
I would like you guys to give me insight checks.
Okay.
That's an 11.
I also got an 11. I rolled a 3.
I got a 16.
What'd you get, Kate?
16.
Kate, you kind of realized that, like, these guys were bandits. It's not like, what can they say? I was robbing these people and they defended themselves?
True. Good point.
True.
And also, you look around you, this is not a road that gets used often.
All right.
So, it's not like it's a high-trafficked area that, like, someone's gonna come across these guys in, like, an hour.
I'm pro leaving the bandits behind.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys head along?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put gravy.
Come on, Harold.
Oh, that's a dragon.
Ooh.
It's snorlaxing in our way.
It's snorlaxing.
Oh no. That's
Sienna, in your world, do you have like the rule where it's like the chromatic, like the metallic dragons are good and the chromatic dragons are evil, or is it just kind of like each dragon is its own thing?
Each dragon is its own thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you guys, even from just like that far away, you guys obviously see this. It is a giant green mass blocking your way. But I'd like you guys to make perception checks anyway.
That's a 10.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
Finally a good one on a check. Perception is going to be a 21.
21. So while Estrella and Kade see this and are like, great, a dragon sleeping in our path. Awesome. Zahara, you're looking at this and you realize that it's not, like, if this dragon was sleeping here, it's a big dragon, you'd be seeing it rise and fall with breath. And you realize that it doesn't look as you start to walk closer, you realize that it doesn't look very, it looks kind of weird. It looks not as well defined. And, you realize that you don't think it's actually a real dragon at all.
Oh. It's...
You walk up to it, and, you realize that it's, well, what you thought was, like, a topiary of a dragon. You see that, well, I guess if you guys get closer, you can make, like, investigation checks. But, yeah, it looks like a topiary of a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do an investigation check then.
Yeah.
If
Are the other
more.
Can I do? I'm terrible at this one. Can I do a nature check to see whether it is alive? Not alive in a monstrous way, not alive in a plant way.
I got that.
Oh
I got
a 6.
I got another 21.
Jesus.
Estrella, yeah, this thing's about to get up and eat you. Actually, no, sorry, Kade. This thing is about, you're still not sure if this is, you're hanging back and you're like, are you sure this isn't real?
I don't know what dragons look like.
Yeah, apparently.
Even though we travel with one.
Despite having a sea serpent growing up. And,
I have a 21.
Yeah, Zahara,
I would actually... Do I want to make this investigation or nature? Both are the same number. So I'm like,
Just let me know which one you're using.
Maybe nature. Let's go nature for this
Nature? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you look at this and you start to try and see, like, so you're, like, still, like, even just when you thought it was a topiary, even, like, when you think it's a topiary, you're like, oh, this is still, like, pretty well done, like, artistically. And you're kind of just looking, further into it, and you realize that, it's not like a bush or multiple trees that grow next to each other and have been shaped. It's little vines being wrapped around different pieces that is making this entire thing look like it's plant life. And you kind of move some of the vines and you realize that it's bone. And you figure out that this is the skeleton of a dragon that blossoms and vines have just started to grow on to make it look like this beautiful topiary.
Now, I have a question, world building wise.
Yes.
Are dragons a common thing in this world?
No.
How uncommon are they? Like, are we talking legendary or just, like, reclusive?
Reclusive.
Okay, so it's like we've all heard of dragons, we're all aware dragons exist, we're all aware that we probably know someone who's seen a dragon. It's not crazy to see a dragon. It's just uncommon to see one.
It's crazy. The only reason it's crazy is because they are so reclusive to the point where, like, they really will only stay in, like, the thick, like, the wildest parts of the world.
Okay.
Not every portion of of this world has people living in it. There are, like, massive areas where they're
it's like seeing an endangered species, not seeing a Bigfoot.
An alien or something.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Is the dragon, is it, like, in the position that it is, like, on the map? Like, in this position that looks like it's resting? Like, is that how it died? Okay, so it probably died of, like, old age, is what I'm gathering, or something like that. Or, like, sickness, or it doesn't look like it died in, like, a fight, is what I'm saying.
Now, question for you, Zahara. You came through here before, right? And you didn't see this?
Right.
This is new.
I think I would remember.
So you think that... Now, I just want to put out here that your current thought is that a dragon, since the last time you were here, which would have been, a few months back, a dragon died, turned to bone, and then plants grew up on it. So it decomposed, and then became a topiary in the last few months. I think something
Right,
a little bit more nefarious is afoot. Even if it fell asleep and died peacefully of old age, something clearly weird is happening here.
Or is it like that ship that we came across?
You mean maybe it's like a fairy not a fairy,
maybe it's been dead
the
for
realm of the
decades or centuries. And
oh, right, we think that it traveled through time. It's been a while, sorry. Right. Oh.
That would be my assumption.
Your current theory is that it travels.
I forgot about the time travel aspect.
Putt travels through time.
Right.
We'll play that game eventually.
Can't wait.
Sure.
Okay. Right. Okay, I need to refamiliarize myself with our time travel.
With your current theories.
So, we think... So maybe it did fall asleep of old age, but then was... So when was the last time you would have been here?
About a year ago.
Okay.
Like a little less than a year. You came here.
So this would have appeared in the same time period that boat appeared. Interesting.
Different dimension or a period of
it's
time.
The other side of the cylinder.
Yes, that's right. That's the cylinder. That's absolutely it.
I would this is a totally off the wall thought. Unrelated thought, but unrelated to Ninda. I want to play a character someday that is a cleric of this great cylinder. And basically it's like a flat earth cleric, but instead it's cylindrical earth cleric. And basically I'm not
I want to GM that campaign.
Maybe I'm not actually a cleric. It's just that I'm actually a priest. But like I get no magic from this because it's not actually true. I'm just preaching the idea of the cylinder. Of cylindrical earth.
Okay, so that'll be the same one shot where I play my character, who is going to be a halfling wizard named Zoloft Sertraline.
Oh, right.
After my anxiety.
Yeah, your anxiety meds, and I'm a flat earther. Well, a cylindrical earther. I'm creating a cult of the cylindrical earth. That's my. I want to play this character.
I have more ideas for this character, but I'm not going to say it. It's only going to be revealed.
Yes, Mark, I like that. I'm a warlock whose patron is lying to me about being.
Yes,
I'm just confused.
I love that even more.
You don't have healing spells.
Okay. So yeah, you have.
Anyway, moving on.
You have this dragon skeleton that has that now has plant life all around it.
And
a fork in the road.
Do I know which way to take?
Give me a survival check.
Right. I'm proficient at that.
And I'm gonna give you advantage because you have been through here before.
Also, I can't get lost unless it's by magical means, because it's part of my thing.
Oh, so then probably.
Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot something about this area. Corin, actually give me a... Corin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Having this...
I realized as soon as I said it, I was like, wait a minute, that's not what I meant to say. Zahara, actually give me a... Just kind of give me a general perception check, looking at this fork in the road as you are trying to remember which way to go.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Did you have advantage?
Yeah. I'm gonna give you advantage on.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh, much better. It's an 18.
Okay. You look around and you realize that you don't remember there ever being a fork in the road when you came back this way. And you also look around, you realize, like, back where this is kind of back the way you came is kind of the start of where it starts to look different. The area around you had been cracked and crumbled, and when you came this way before, and it just looked like the earth had been destructed. You saw trees down, and you look around you now though, and you realize that it's very green here. There are new trees and bushes and like much fast. And now give me your nature check.
Okay.
Actually, give me a nature check now.
Nature or survival?
Nature.
Okay. Ooh, that is going to be a 22.
This is way quicker. This has been a year. Succession shouldn't happen that quickly.
Oh yeah, trees don't grow that fast.
And as we've said, I'm going to give you the scientific terms. You can relay that to the rest of your party.
Oh yeah.
This is way faster than. This should not look like this right now.
I have a question.
Zahara's gonna.
You can relay what you were going to say. Then I'm going to ask you a question.
Zahara's gonna turn to the rest of the party and say. So she's gonna turn to the rest of the party, but also to Estrella, because Estrella made note of it before. It's not just the dragon. It's this whole area. It was barren when I last came through here. This does not. This whole area.
No.
Within a year, it gets grass and bushes and trees. That doesn't happen that fast.
No, I have a question for you, Zahara, because this is something I'm observing, but I wouldn't have a lot of knowledge of.
These damn modern fertilizers.
The flowers that have grown on this dragon, do you recognize them?
Do I recognize these flowers?
As in, I'm trying to identify if they are of this planet. Or of this world, whatever.
They're not the sunshine orchid, are they?
No. They are wildflowers that you would find in this area.
So they are...
Okay.
So they are actually... not just of this world, but specifically of this area. So we now have this hint that...
While you guys are talking about this, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab water.
Okay. So we now have this information that possible time travel has occurred, or something. But more than that is that...
Not location
Exactly,
travel.
not location travel. So even though that boat was in an area that should have been underwater but wasn't, or shouldn't have been salty but wasn't, whatever, I don't remember the science of it, but the point is the location was still probably the same. So so wherever it came from, there was salt water there once. It was a salt marsh. I don't remember, but
salt marsh.
Yeah, that. So, So that begs the question: what if we won't be able to do that here, but it's something we could do in the future? No, this is Rebecca speaking. This is something we could maybe look into in the future if we went to, a library or something, looking into geology of the past to see if that area used to be salt marsh.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Also, I don't have speak with plants yet, but once I do have speak with plants, that could be a good thing to,
That would be quite a good thing.
I can't remember. I think is it 3rd level? I can't remember what level it is.
So, Sienna, we decided that next time we were in a town that would have a library, we're going to look into the history of geology in the area, or geography and geology to see if there existed a salt marsh in the area where we found that boat in the past. To see if it is in the past or the future that we're looking for, or not.
Interesting.
At all. Just so that you're prepared to have an answer to that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not a salt marsh here, where we found the boat. And then
yes,
I guess to see if this used to have like 2 paths diverging in a yellow wood or whatever in the past.
Okay.
I have one more question for Sienna. So this fork in the road was not here in the past. Is it like the past road? Did it just go like straight through and then it like kind of branched into 2, or was there like the one path and then all of a sudden another path came off of it?
No, because this road really only went from Forminda to Coven's Cove.
I wonder which.
So which is the road that goes to Coven's Cove?
Hold on, I will bring you to the. Here's the road map.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This is the road that you are currently on.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we take the bottom left, we'd be going up, and if we take the bottom right, we'd be going to the Cape.
No, there was no road that went down this way.
But that would be the direction it would be heading.
Yeah. From what this fork in the road looks like, yes.
Okay. Zahara's going to turn to the other 2 and say, well, and she's going to point to the direction that Coven's Cove would be. This is the direction of Coven's Cove. But I think this road here, this road did not used to be here. She gestures towards the other one. And I think with where it looks like it's headed towards the Cape.
Well, the Cape that no longer exists in this timeline.
Estrella.
Yes.
Could you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
What if I say no thank you?
Then you're just going to take it.
16.
Okay. It barely misses you, but you all see actually a meerbat just push into Estrella's shoulder, but not enough to. It didn't fly directly into Estrella, but like hits the ground and kind of tumbles and then shakes it off.
Estrella definitely goes, you, it's in my hair! Get it out!
And after it gets up and shakes itself off, it walks over to you, Estrella, and hands you a letter.
Oh, it's already
Does it have white nose syndrome? Or, sorry, pale snoot?
It's one
You can investigate it.
Okay.
I want to investigate. Does it have a pale snoot?
I'm taking the letter.
That's a 13. No, wait, is it a 13? Yes, it is a 13. I'm starting to get, like, my numbers down now.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to tentatively reach out and take the letter. Say, you could have done that a little bit less. I'm gonna guess this one's sick, considering it ran into me. That's not usually what they do. They're usually more coordinated than that. But...
Zahara, sorry, what was your investigation check?
13. I guess or nature, like, because I'm looking specifically for...
What would it be with animal handling?
Oh, am I going to handle this animal?
Well, it just is about, like, understanding animals.
Animal handling would be a 15.
But...
Yeah, you see that it doesn't.
Oh, okay,
so it shows no signs
this one's just clumsy, I see.
And so then once you have taken the letter, he kind of just waits there, like, waiting for you to open it.
Alright. This is private. Does it have anything on the outside, or what does it look like?
It's just actually a piece of paper folded.
Does it have, like, a seal?
Nope.
Is it taped? There's probably not tape. Okay. I open it. Sort of facing away from the, like, not... facing away from the others. I open it, just,
and
privately.
as you open it, as you open it and start to read it, the meerbat runs off down the path and takes like a jump and to start flying, and doesn't do it coordinated enough, so it does another tumble and then tries again. Basically, okay. has a failed takeoff and just and then goes again. And
do
then
I recognize this meerbat? That's very clumsy.
Nope.
I've never seen this very clumsy meerbat before. Okay.
Is this just Errol from Harry Potter?
Maybe.
Wait, is it really?
Maybe.
Okay, see, reference I wouldn't.
So, and you open it and you see this.
So she closes the letter and, did you show that to them or just me?
I showed it to everyone.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I showed it to everyone here, but,
our characters wouldn't know unless you said something.
Okay, so, okay.
Oh, it says zoom in on the letter.
Well, I just X'd it out. Hold on, let me bring it back.
Okay.
Letter. Oh, zoom. Zoom. Boom. Make larger. Zoom. Zooming. Haha.
Oh my.
It has zoomed.
It has zoomed.
Zoom. Okay. So Estrella, like, folds it back up, tucks it into her hat, and then, is very silent, which is, unusual for her, for a very long moment, before taking a very deep breath and turning around and, saying, "All right, where to next?"
Estrella? Is everything okay?
Everything's sunshine and rainbows. Let's go.
Insight check!
Wait, do I... Castles and ravens?
That's a 17 insight.
Is Rebecca having a moment here, or should I know what castles and ravens means?
No. I'm gonna tell you, it's thieves' cant.
Oh, okay.
I think you guys could figure it out if, you thought.
Oh, okay, I just figured it out, yes. I have figured it out now. Yes. So,
Anyway, I got a 17 insight.
Hold on, I'm being deceptive.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Deceptive.
Yeah, so that's gonna be... Does Kade want to make an insight check before I say?
I only got a 12.
Okay, I got a 25, so...
So everything is sunshine and rainbows.
So instead of how I actually said, everything is sunshine and rainbows. I just got, it was just a letter. It was a shopping list. That was my Instacart order. What?
You heard it here, folks. Instacart is canon. In the C&D.
It doesn't make sense why they would deliver the shopping list, though. No, hold on. Let me come up with something better.
No. No. I like what you said. We're keeping that.
I forgot a line, actually. I just fixed it.
Nice review. I'm even with the 25 with your insight checks. I think you see that Estrella is very much blushing, like hardcore.
Oh. Yeah. So when she says like, "Oh yeah, it's my Instacart order, my grocery list," Zahara's just gonna be like, "Okay." Yeah, that totally makes tons of sense.
I ordered some very personal things. But, let's go!
Estrella!
But Estrella, you do realize that, that probably means that there was a review written, in the newspaper, for your show when you were in Ninda.
Wait, what? Oh, that show. I assumed that meant, like, an older review. Oh, okay. I see.
No,
Got it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that last time, but Zahara, you would have, in that newspaper that you picked up where it had your mugshots on page 6, there was also a page 7 article that had a picture of the real Estrella. A portrait of the real Estrella. But, well, I guess the real, or rather the
real
Lady
Estrella, yes. The Lady Starlight, you know.
A rather Lady Starlight.
Yes, the other picture.
I feel like I
of course, that means that
Marcus
can see through my that makes sense. Okay, but anyway,
I feel like I wouldn't have seen it. Because I would have been like, oh god, we're in the paper and we're wanted, and then that's when I bolted back.
I would have absolutely taken the paper out the next morning to read my reviews. I always do that.
Okay,
so
just making sure.
Of course.
I don't think you've had a bad review.
No, I haven't. All of my shows are perfection. But
they are. You rolled very high on those performance checks.
Well, I got a +10 to performance. It's hard to fail. But yeah. So she again tucked away the letter and says, yes. Well, so we're to Coven's Cove, right? Yes, we're going there next. And where are we going after? Might I inquire? Where we plan to go after that? Do we know where we're going? Do we have a plan after that? We were talking about possibly going to a library or somewhere where there might be some information. And I was thinking maybe the Rook. Just a thought.
Estrella, take a deep breath.
What?
Also, look, guys.
You're gonna have a stroke.
I thought you got a high deception check.
Well, I think I got a high deception check about. You have no idea what's really going on, so
True, but something's happening.
See, I think this is my Estrella being deceptive check. I've decided that it's the deception to you guys is that that she is always up to something, but actually trying to pin down what it is. That's what I'm deceiving you on. Is clearly. It's you don't necessarily know know what emotion she's currently experiencing aside from mania.
I was literally just about to say manic.
Yeah, manic is the only emotion you get from her. You don't know whether she's happy, sad, angry. You have no idea what actual emotion this is covering. Because Rebecca, as a improv artist, part of the entertainment is I'm not just going to play it off, because where's the fun in that? That's just not Estrella. She's going to sound manic. But
hey Rebecca, would you describe Estrella as a gushy, bubbly spaghetti?
No, hold on, let's see if I can say this line. Noodle-legged was part of it. It was a goopy, gushy, noodle-legged. Oh, I miss it. Marshmallow Girl was part of it, and saying it in her accent. So we read I found these books at a library book sale that were free, and I took them, and we decided to read them, and they were god-awful, teen novels,
that's right?
But there's this one line that I read so many times that I had it memorized, and it was that, he turned me into a, goopy, gushy, noodle-legged, some other word, marshmallow girl, and it's just a lot. This book was a lot.
Noodles and marshmallows.
Nothing about this sentence was good, but I can't,
all right, and on that,
anyway,
that note,
yeah, so yes, I would describe her as, well, I don't know that I describe her as that, because that was very obviously supposed to be, gushy. But anyway, no.
Yeah.
So the point is that you never quite know what Estrella is thinking, and that's the deception of it. Is that you obviously something is happening, but not necessarily. Right. You have no idea what. That's the ruse.
So anyway,
yes.
You guys continue on?
Yes.
Zahara is gonna say, "Yeah, all right, Estrella, take a deep breath. You're gonna have a heart attack or something."
Well, I do have 15 hit points, so.
Yeah, you guys are.
Because I did not dodge. But, yes, I'm bleeding actively. Let's go.
Okay.
Maybe we should take a rest first?
That would be wise. But the game is afoot.
What
so you
game?
you guys carry on your way. And I would like Zahara.
No, I do think
Kate.
we need to take a short rest before we carry on our
Okay,
way, because I have 15 hit points.
Okay, well, you can do your hit die.
Okay. I'll deal with that later.
But I would like Zahara and Kade to roll me almost a perception checks.
Oof. Yeah, it's gonna be a 10.
Hold on.
I am also gonna roll some hit die back though, so.
Zahara, I'm actually gonna give you advantage.
Alright.
From Monty.
Oh, even better. That'll be a 6.
I got a. What are we doing? Perception? Forgot that fast. I got a 16.
Okay.
Wait, am I not perceiving?
No, I was doing it. Well, you can now. I was giving them the opportunities when I had you guys roll for the encounters on the table. I was going to give the people that rolled incredibly high have the first chance to see some of the stuff.
So should I? I'm confused. Am I rolling or not?
Yeah. You know what? It wouldn't make sense for you not to. So, yeah.
This is perception.
Just
16.
perception. Yeah. 16. Okay. So as you are, you guys are walking along. You take the right fork, right?
I'm gonna turn to the others and say, so.
Well, it would be the left, but
our right.
In your character.
God, don't do that to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I did the map upside down.
I'm gonna turn to the others and say, so we want to go to the Rook after this?
Well, I think
we have to get there anyway.
We had the plan to, we were talking about, because there was Charlie, and there was information in that area that maybe would be helpful, and, they probably have, some information, there's a library, but then I do realize that the Rook is, a little bit well guarded, but if there's, I know there's criminal activity there, so it must not be that well guarded. The soldiers, they must not be great.
All right, anyway.
Goodness.
So, look, if we take the right fork, that'll take us to Cabin's Cove, but this road on the left, this was not here before, and this goes into the Cape, and quite frankly, I'm a little curious as to what we'll find down there.
Yes, that's fair.
And if we go directly to Cabin's Cove and decide to come back, it's gonna take that much longer to get to the Rook.
Well,
so shall we take this left road down to the Cape first before working our way back to Cabin's Cove?
Well, no, because logistically, if you want to think about it that way, the Rook is on the way back, and this is on the way back. We'd have to go back this way anyway, unless we get in the water. Unless we find a boat or something, but probably not going to do that. So, to get to the Rook, we'd have to go back this way. So it's not like...
Wait, isn't the Rook on the left turn? Left turn?
No, it's on the right side of the...
It's the right turn.
Oh, it's on the right side. Okay, never mind.
On the east.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, west.
I was saying
backwards.
left and western at the same time.
I have used leftern in my actual life before. I support your use of the word leftern.
Yeah, I do too. I get it.
Left turn? Left turn?
But right turn doesn't work, you know? Just left turn.
Wait, what's the one on the west coast again?
The keep.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
all right, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess we'll just take the path to Kevin's Cove.
Before we take this path to Kevin's Cove, I do want to just make sure you're aware of the fact that that there's been some weird time-space anomalies going on, and we're going to your home, and we don't and I know it was destroyed. And of course you want to see what it looks like now. I don't know, just be prepared for anything, I guess.
I know. I'm prepared for the worst, but a part of me still hopes for something more.
Right.
I guess we'll see when we get there.
All right. Then to the leftern side.
Wait.
To the leftern side.
So to Coven's Cove.
Yes.
We're going, to Kevin's Cove.
The leftern side of the map.
The leftern side of the map, or
Got it.
if we're facing the fork, to the right. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. So you guys carry on the leftern side. You guys can move yourselves down that way. And as you're going, Estrella, something glints and catches your eye up on this cliff here.
Up on the cliff? Up here? This?
Further down.
Oh, so not this thing that I just highlighted. Okay. Where? I didn't see it.
Down. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I put it on the... Yeah,
Oh, I see it.
Not this. So this thing that I pointed at.
Yes, oh. I'm sorry. I couldn't see it.
Okay. Can I make a... I mean, that 16, is that me perceiving it? Like, was that...
That was you perceiving it, yeah.
But I just see it glint. I don't know what it is. So, it's something shiny, not something murdery, is what we're establishing. Yes. So, Estrella, not...
What if it's shiny and murdery?
Those do exist, and...
Like a gun.
Not really what I meant, but, you know.
Not a sword.
Okay.
A lot of weapons, really.
Well, I'm going to roll my hit die before I walk over there, but I am going to continue cautiously towards it.
And Kade, you had a 16?
Yeah.
Right? You also see it.
Wait, okay.
Let's see. How does rolling hit die work? Do you add something to it? I don't remember how this works.
No, you just don't.
You just roll them? I've never done a short rest before, I just realized.
I think you have... Do you have Constitution? I don't know, because Nyx has 0 Constitution, so it never applies.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know either. I can't remember.
Oh, my God. How have I never done a short rest? Well, I guess I've never really done a campaign that would have a short rest in it, since I only ever do one-shots. Okay, short rest. A short rest... Spend one up to the character, which is equal to the character's level. For each hit die spent in this way, the player rolls the die and adds the character's con. Yeah, it is plus con. Okay.
Oh, we do add con.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, I need to re-roll. I need to re-roll then, because... Hold on.
I had a whole lot.
So I did not do that right.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... I'm gonna spend most of my hit die. If I could roll well, that would be cool. 17, 18. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I head towards it then, now that I am short rested.
Okie doke.
I'll go with her.
And I assume at them approaching Zahara, you see it.
Okay, cool.
Can I investigate, or like is it like up on a cliff? Like
it's up on a cliff. Yes.
Okay, so once I'm like under it, can I see it better?
Yeah.
Can I try to mage hand it?
It is a big chest that is sitting on the. Gonna tell you right now, you would know that it's more than.
Gotcha.
It weighs more than what you would be able to carry with a mage hand.
Hmm.
It's about 7 feet up.
7? Oh, that's no problem for me. I have proficiency in acrobatics. Can I attempt?
And you're also like 6 feet tall.
That's a good point. If I reach my arm up, I'm 6'3", and I can almost reach it probably.
Zahara, I will remind you of something.
Actually, wait, no, hold on.
That we did talk about last time.
I am 6'3". I, Rebecca, am 5'6.5" or something, and this is more than a foot. I can reach 7 feet if I was 6'3".
So as we're talking about, like, as we come up and we're trying to figure this out, Monty waddles forward, and you just see him grow to like 10 feet tall, and he just like picks up the chest and then shrinks back down.
I want to picture that Estrella was like up there, like had her hands around it, but just like couldn't like really get a grip, and then he just like behind her. Plot takes it away from her. She's like, no.
Here you go.
I have a picture of the fullest Monty.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, show everybody the fullest Monty.
Oh no.
I have to find where I put it.
Oh.
The fullest. See, he usually stays in this smaller form. He's travel size for our convenience. And please tell me you get that reference. And yeah.
I don't know what you just said.
I'm travel size for your convenience.
Oh.
It's a Yabushi from Mulan.
I recognize.
I will get it working in a moment. But yeah, so Monty picks it up and is able to bring it down.
And then the mimic attacks Monty.
And and you bring it down, and it's it's a big chest.
Can I stab it?
And it doesn't even.
Just a test.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
14.
Yeah, you hit. It's a chest.
Okay, good. Hey, don't act like that was a crazy thing to do. The last chest we found electrocuted me.
I'm going to say to Estrella, did your little note warn you about mysterious chests in the mountains? To be scared of them?
No. It wasn't on my shopping list.
Yes, because bats deliver shopping lists.
Yes, that's how, you know, I don't know how it works either, but they just seem to know what I need, and then they tell me, so I don't have to keep track of it. It's a wonderful invention of modernity.
Modernity.
Anyway.
Okay. And I will say that as you look at it, Zahara, you do see that same Lila signature.
The what?
The same carving that you've seen in a lot of other stuff.
The Lila's signature?
Yeah, like there's a you guys have seen it a few times now. Well, at least Zahara has.
Who's Lila? Do we know Lila?
Zahara's gonna open the chest.
From Zahara's town?
Zahara's gonna open the chest.
Wait, is Lila from your town? Is that a person we knew and then I forgot?
No, you didn't know. Well, I mean, I might have mentioned it, but it's never like...
I do not remember this signature coming up before. Okay.
Yeah, I opened the chest.
It's okay, it's not alive. I checked.
And, yeah, it doesn't even have a lock. This one doesn't even have a lock on it. You open the chest, and, you find... You find... Wait, actually, I have to remember who's... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. You find 100 gold pieces, a gold locket, a black velvet mask stitched with silver thread, a pair of engraved bone dice, some gold vestments.
Vestmittens? What is a vestmitten?
Vestments.
Oh, I don't know what that means either.
Like garments. Oh. A bone statue and 2 potions of greater healing. And a spell scroll.
By bone statue, you mean a statue of bones or a statue made of bone?
It's like a carved bone statue.
What is the statue
What spell is the spell scroll?
The statue is of... it just looks like a human figure. It doesn't look like
creepy. Got it.
Okay. What's the spell scroll for?
You see a little like water symbol on it.
Ooh.
But,
oh god. Oops.
But to tell more, you'd have to...
Can I do an investigate check just to see if I get the sense that, like, this whole chest is Lila's chest? Like, is it just a chest that happens to have her engraving on it, or do I get the sense that, like, this is hers?
You can do a check.
That's not great. It's not horrible. That's gonna be a 12.
And what were you rolling?
Investigation, I guess.
Investigation.
Yeah. Just to see if I get the sense if this is like her chest and her stuff, or if this is just a chest with a bunch of stuff that also just happens to have her name on it.
You saw another chest. The chest you guys found in the quarry looks just like this. Maybe it looks like it's a different kind of chest, but yeah, like her engraving was like her little symbol that was her engraving was on that chest too, like it was hers.
Is Lila a chest maker?
As far as you know, Lila is the self-proclaimed historian who lives in a tower in Coven's Cove.
Well. So we got a lot of stuff. But maybe we should sort that stuff out next time, because it is 9:45.
Yeah, I had, I was almost done, but, I'll time them. I will...
We could sort the stuff next time, but just go on to finish.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Yes. And you know what, just to speed along the process, the other thing you guys rolled was more treasure, so I'll let you know what that is. Actually, I'll just read it now. You find it further along the way. It's, and this one was on the ground, so it's not like you had to get to it. You find 500 gold pieces, a potion of heroism, eyes of minute seeing, a potion of greater healing, and 2 potions of healing.
Damn. Can you write all this
I will
down?
write all that down.
Cool.
You guys... Well, I will let you guys... You guys rolled a 93 and a 96. I had you guys roll 3 encounter checks.
When did that happen?
It was between last session and this session. I just, like, had texted you guys and said roll 100s.
Oh, yeah.
And it was your encounter checks. And one of you rolled a...
I don't remember what I rolled. I don't think it was that good.
It was a 37.
Yeah, I remember mine was not good.
And you got... And then the other 2 rolled a 93 and a 96.
I see.
So are these chests what we're encountering from that?
Yes.
Damn. Wow. So, like, if we rolled, like, lower, would it have been, like, monsters that we'd have to fight?
Was probably the dragon or the being attacked.
It was.
Okay, it was the dragon.
Oh, it was the dragon. I was.
I think Rebecca's is the coolest, honestly.
Estrella disagrees. Estrella likes treasure.
So, so you guys find all that, and you mosey on your way, and you realize that it gets to a point in the road where there is no road.
And difficult terrain does not affect us.
Yes, but this is going to be a you are literally walking in between the cracks of the ground. Like the rocks merge here, and you are walking like this.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow our movement, but it can still affect us in some way.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I will need you guys to make me dex checks. I'm gonna say make me just make me 2 dex checks each.
2. Before I step into this area, can I say to myself, the shoes are worth it, the shoes are worth it, the shoes are worth it, and cast guidance?
Yes.
Okay, just obviously only on the
I never used that Bardic, but I guess, how long does Bardic last for? Like a minute?
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
That's long gone.
I mean, I guess I didn't really need to use it, but like, God.
Is this a dex?
So many times I've gotten Bardic.
Oh, and I need to know what order you guys are going.
Is this a dex saving throw, or a acrobatics,
just dex
or...
Just flat dex check.
Ew, gross.
I imagine that Zahara would go first.
What if I walked on my hands? Would it become acrobatics?
Sure, you can use acrobatics.
All right, so straight up dex. First
no,
rolls.
make it an acrobatics check then.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be 15 and a nat 20.
You have advantage?
No, I don't. That was my second roll.
I also got a nat 20 on my second roll. My first roll was a
Holy
5,
shit.
6, 7, 8 plus was a 14. So it was a 14 and a nat 20.
All right, and Kade?
23 and 21.
All right, you guys are. That's right. You guys are a dexterous group, so it's.
And I'm assuming that I'm behind, just like I'm at the back of the line,
I'm
and
okay.
Estrella's in the middle.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna move you guys on the map where I believe you are.
I don't even know where I am.
At the top.
You were all the way at the top, but now you're down here. Oops. So you guys are walking along, and Zahara, I'm gonna say that give me actually a dex saving throw with advantage from your nat 20.
It's gonna be a 19.
Okay. You're able to steady yourself. Like you were. It maybe shocked you, but you were able to steady yourself and not like knock into Estrella and knock her down behind you. As an arrow flies right in front of you and lodges right in front of your feet.
Oh, not again.
And you just see that. That's actually all that happens.
We're gonna make a
Hasn't the world
perception
had
check.
enough of attacking us for one day?
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
See where it came from and who shot it. That's gonna be a 19.
Yeah. So you see, from atop you guys are actually like you're a little further along, so you're almost out. And you see, up at the top, almost completely concealed, and out of this kind of like really rough terrain, but like you see just a bow, like the top of a bow, like on somebody's, or like the top of a quiver, like on somebody's back. So you just see the arrows sticking out, so the person looks like they were crouched down and trying to hide, but apparently was not good enough at it.
And where on the map are they hiding? Can you
they are around over here.
Over where?
Sorry, over here.
I still...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm on the GM layer. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Pardon me. Do we have to do this? Do you...
You can just turn around now.
Well, could you explain why you're attacking us before we do that? I am perfectly happy to leave, but I'd like to know why. Can I do a persuasion?
No, but I have reasons why.
I'm perfectly happy to leave. I'd just like to know why. I'll repeat. I mean, Estrella's not repeating. I'm just...
Just get out of here. You don't need to be here.
Well...
Why?
Um...
This is my home. Who are you to tell me to leave?
As you say that, you see a little head pop up from the rock, and you see Mila. And she goes, Zahara? I knew you'd come! And she gets up and jumps down from this little tiny cliff face easily, and as you guys make it through the other side of this like rougher terrain, she like runs over and practically like knocks you over with a hug.
Aww.
Zahara is like so shocked. She's like, she kind of went in not thinking this was going to be anything or lead to anything, but she's so shocked. And then she starts to cry. She says, I can't believe you're really here. I thought you were gone. What happened?
Oh, I've got a lot to tell you. I'm sorry, my Australian accent is going to sound a little bit British, and I apologize for that.
Why, no worries, Mike. You'll be right. She'll be right.
And she goes, oh boy, you've got a lot to know. Come on.
I thought you were dead.
And then she actually,
everybody was.
You see her grab her air as Estrella and Kade come out of the crack in the mountains behind you. She pulls out her bow again and says, and holds out her bow, not fully drawn, but just kind of has it out and leans over to you and goes, "Are they cool?"
They're all right. They're good.
All right, then follow me. And
are they cool? They're all right, I guess.
All right.
All right.
I mean, the papers say
goes,
they'll be right.
And she goes skipping down this road. And that is where we will end our show. I'm sorry,
but the juxtaposition of this little greenish child next to us makes her look like a ghost child. It's from afar. Because I was way zoomed out, so it just looked like you placed a ghost child. Now, zooming in, she looks like a half-orc, but
she's also,
zooming out,
Zahara, I realize...
way out here, that is a tiny ghost child.
That is a tiny ghost child.
Zahara, I feel like I think I looked back, and I originally made her 6.
Yeah.
That's not true. She's 12 now. I have changed her age.
It's not that
I'm not saying...
aged.
It's not that she's aged quickly. I am changing that. She was 12 when you left. She is now 13.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Well, with that.
So she is she looks, and it's that weird portion of time where a person can look very different between 12 and 13.
She's going through puberty.
So she looks like you barely recognized her because she looks more grown up than you remember.
Mm-hmm.
She was this little kid that was asking you for archery.
Mila, is that you?
Aww. Yeah, she was this little kid asking for archery lessons, and now she's throwing arrows at your feet. Aww. And I think you could tell as an archer yourself, you could tell that was a warning shot. She was not trying to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's where we will end our session. And next time, we will be having a special guest star.
Ooh, oh my god, is Leah gonna be who I think she's gonna be?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Did you think she was gonna be Lila?
Yeah.
No, I've got my Lila voice.
Okay.
Exciting.
Very.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah, we will have a special guest star.
Okay, well, good night for anyone who is left over at this point. Good night,
Yes.
everyone. I'm frozen once again, so of course.
Nah.
You are.
Good night.
Anyway, good night, everyone.
Night. I don't know why, but